Hi, Kuya Brett. Good morning and good evening. Thank you, Kuya. Hippy Dippy. Hi. Good morning and good evening. How are you? Thank you. Morning. Hope you are being positive. Yes, of course. Always. Always positive. Hippy Dippy. How about you there? How's your morning? Okay, Ate Deborah. Amping. Yep, I'm handsome as always. Okay, come up. Come up in the panel if you are handsome. Come up. Let's talk. How's your hair? How's your head? Are you okay? Who's this?
You tell me to come up.
Oh my god! It's you. Wait, I open my cam. No, open your cam. Oh, hi.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Half asleep.
Sleep?
I just woke up. It's like 8:30 in the morning.
Oh my god, why early wake up?
Why? I don't know. It's because I have
Oh?
a clock.
Oh, really?
I wake up early in the morning every day.
Maybe you're thinking something, that's why you early wake up.
I'm always thinking.
Who's you thinking, your girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Why?
I'm waiting for the right person.
Oh, really? Well, welcome to my panel.
Welcome to your panel. Nice to meet you. Nice to
Yeah,
be here.
nice to meet you too. I
Yeah.
don't recognize you in Facebook. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't recognize you in Facebook.
Half the people don't.
Oh my god.
Half the
Really?
people. Yeah, I'm just like one of those people. I wish I didn't get
Oh,
eyelashes in my eyes.
I think you need to sleep again.
Was it that obvious?
No, you look so tired and still sleepy.
I am a zombie at the moment. Just leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Oh my goodness. So
I just woke up.
after that one, what's your plan for today?
I was gonna try to finish recording Mario.
Rapunzel Jean, hi brother Joseph.
I gotta record a video game today.
Always game, that's why you look so zoppy.
Not really, no. There's some days where I don't play a video game at all.
Brother Joseph, good morning, come up.
All the videos that I upload, I recorded them like months ago. So
Mm, okay.
it's called being consistent without overwhelming the person.
Hi Mike, welcome. Hi Jean, how are you?
Hi
I'm
Mike,
fine.
how you doing, Mike?
Thank you, brother Mike, come up. Good morning.
She wanted me to
You, be-
come up because she wanted to make sure I was handsome, so I did. So
yeah,
even
you're
though
handsome, I know. Now I see you're handsome, okay? Maybe you need to drink coffee.
I need to drink something
Hi,
to wake myself
happy.
up.
Why?
Why? Good question. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of coffee. I don't like coffee.
I love
Coffee's.
coffee too. I'm a coffee lover.
I don't like coffee.
Happy. Busy here cleaning. Okay. Hi, hippie dippy.
Hello.
You're 89. You're 89, so you're 1989.
Nope.
Oh, we're same.
I
Favorite,
was
come up.
no. I was born in '92.
92?
I was born in '92.
Kuya Brett. Okay. Kuya Brett. I thought you're 1989 because you're this
Oh,
hippie
that
dippy
is
89.
no. I put 89 because it's my favorite number.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Kuya Brett. So you're 1982, so your age is, you're still young.
32.
32, you're same with brother Joseph, 32.
I'm 32. Yes, I am.
Huh?
And I don't
Wow.
drink and I don't smoke. So
Oh, that's good. That's why you look so young.
I get that a lot. I know
That's
that
why
if you
you,
drink too much, that's why if you drink too much or smoke too much, your body disintegrates, I believe.
yeah, that's good. That's good for you.
Good for me, not for everyone else who does it.
Yeah, that's for you.
Exactly.
Favorite, are you still busy? So what we will do now? You're just like that. You can sing.
No, I refuse to
Why?
sing. I sound like dead chunk monkeys.
Ah, it's okay.
No, I refuse to sing. The only person who can hear me sing is my future wife. I've said this many times before.
Besh, wait saha na apa ko paliton. Sige, Besh. Angel Silvano, shoutout.
Hi,
This
Angel.
Angel. Angel Silvano. Hi, brother Brett. Hi,
Hope you're
Brett. Hey,
being
Brett, come
positive.
up. Positive. Always positive.
Or
Besh,
you
PPD.
want me to say optimistic? Would that work?
No,
Optimistic is the same thing as being positive.
that's good idea. Always positive. Hi,
I'm
brother
always
Mike.
positive. You gotta be positive in life, because if not, that's fine.
That's good. Thank you. Take care, Besh. Hi, brother Hippie Dippy from Angel Silvano.
I'm your brother. When was it? When was this?
I
I
mean,
think we have
you're my
different parents.
you're my younger brother too.
How old are you?
34.
You do not look like you're 34.
Really?
Yeah, you look like you're
Oh,
27.
oh wow. Really?
Yes, I'm
Been
dead serious.
waiting for 4 years to hear Hippie sing. Yo, I thought
Yeah, and guess what? It's never gonna happen.
oh my, oh my God.
I've sang on some of my videos before, so if you want to hear me sing, go on my videos because there are some videos
Yo,
that I sing. You just gotta keep an eye on them.
maybe you need to sing just a little bit
No, it's
for.
because I'm too shy of a person. I'm very, very like how do I say it? I can't say it. I
Wow.
used to get made fun of a lot when I was a kid, so my brain is very shy when it comes to singing in a crowd. So that's probably why.
It's okay. No, I will not force you to sing. It's okay. Okay?
I'm a
But
very
brother
shy
Mike want,
person.
but brother Mike want to hear your voice.
My voice that's shot because I keep screaming in the microphone.
Really, really,
Yeah, you
Mike.
saw that video. You saw that video of the big giant raccoon that lives on top of my roof.
So what's your plan? Hippy dippy.
Land of what?
You will go back to sleep or what? You will go
I
to
will
work?
at some point. I will at some point. Like I know I really do, but not now because I'm talking to you.
Oh, you said you keep your promise. You come. We will come up to my panel. Thank you.
Well, I want. Well, you told me to come up. I'm deciding to come up.
That's good. I'm so happy you come up. You
I'm
show your
probably.
handsome face.
Yeah, I need to shave my face at some point. Starting to get a beard.
Why you don't have girlfriend? Why?
You asked a question that I don't know the answer to.
Why you don't know? Maybe you're just very choosy guy.
What? What? What?
You're very choosy guy.
A juicy guy? Is that what you're trying to say? What the hell does that even mean?
Yes or no?
What does that mean? I don't even freaking know.
You don't know?
What does
I will
juicy
give
guy mean?
I will give you I have someone to introduce you a girl, my friend.
Okay.
Are you interested or no?
I don't mind meeting new people. It's fine.
Okay. Hi, Chrissy Moma. Share the stream. Oy, thank you, Kuya Brett. Kuya Brett, I'm waiting you to come up. And Kuya Brett also will sing. Oh, Jean, the
He has
matchmaker.
at least he has got the confidence.
Cupid. Matchmaker. No. Just, oh, I want hippy
I,
dippy, more positive and happy.
I am happy. I'm just tired. I'm not
Oh,
a morning person. I am
because
not
you
a
wake up
morning.
early just to come up to my panel.
No, I will. I usually when I used to go to school, I always used to sleep in class because I'm not a morning person.
Oh,
I have trouble staying up.
sing, yeah, right. Yeah, Kuya Bert will come up and sing.
Sing your heart's content while you lose your insanity.
Kuya Brett, what are you doing? Come up na, Kuya Brett. Yes, Kuya Brett, come sing. I heard Kuya Brett before singing.
I know her because I found her on Facebook as well. So So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know what your topic now. What's the best for topic for today? Oh, wait.
Well, choose a good heart, not a good face. So you don't care if I'm handsome.
Yeah,
Thanks. That's
yeah.
really nice of
Hello.
you. Hi, Brett.
I Yeah, you should have seen the last time she streamed with StreamYard. I was sitting backstage for like 20 minutes and I commented twice in the private chat and they didn't bring me up. I sat for like 20
Oh
minutes.
my God.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they don't pay attention to it sometimes.
Yeah, because she had
Ooh.
Angel and Terry a Cobra on, and then she didn't even see me backstage, I guess, because I typed twice in the private chat to see if she would notice. I should have said I'm
Oh
backstage,
my.
but then she goes, "Well, I can't see you
Yeah.
backstage." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm backstage." Terry and Angel could see it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry that one.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes. I kept looking at the clocks, and I was kind of
What?
curious to see if he would notice it all. Me sitting back there because I didn't want to say I was
Yeah,
backstage. So I wanted to see if he would notice.
because of my phone.
Don't
Kuya.
blame your phone, okay?
Yeah,
You can't blame your phone. That's bogus.
well, it's funny though because Terry's like Brett's
Ah,
backstage.
really? If you see that one before, I cannot touch the guest. There's someone guest there, but I cannot touch.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
That's
funny though because
that's
Terry goes Brett's backstage or something, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
then I
Brett,
have
man.
my
how's your
camera
day?
open going. I had my camera open going like this for like 10 seconds one time, waving my hand around, see if she would notice me, and she still didn't.
Hey, Kuya Brett, open your camera, Kuya Brett.
No,
You look so young, Kuya Brett. Ah,
looks so young. I don't.
hello, hello, Anita.
If you saw me in real life, I have like gray
Oh,
in my
your
beard and gray
haircut,
right here and a little bit of gray up here.
Kuya Brett, your haircut. Wow,
No, this is
you're
like
handsome. Like Hippy Dippy, also
a
handsome.
month. This is like a month. I have my haircut. I
Oh,
had my haircut like a
nice,
week before I went on
nice
vacation
haircut,
last month.
Nika. Hi, Nika.
Hi, sis
Good
Nika.
evening. Open your cam, Kuya Brett. You look
Is,
so fresh and young. Oh my God, what's your
is this
Brenda,
secret?
your channel name?
hey,
Single?
Mm-hmm.
hi,
Looking good,
Molly.
Kuya Brett, and brother Hippy Dippy from
Thank you.
Nika. Nika
Hello.
meet, Nika meet Hippy Dippy.
Did has she been Boonso Nika for a while? Because I don't know if I've ever seen her in that name. Because she doesn't come in YouTube very often anymore. Maybe I only see her like
She probably
maybe
has to work.
once a month or something. Because she's just busy doing stuff and she has a boyfriend. So
Yeah.
that occupies
Okay.
like a lot of her free time.
Yeah, true. But if her boyfriend doesn't like,
Hello, Hippy Dippy
Well, her
from
boyfriend lives
hello.
Nika.
in a different country, I think.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. If it's a long-term relation, long distance relationship,
Long distance. Hmm. Those are hard, I can tell you. I was in a long distance relationship.
Hello, beautiful people. Hi, Chris S. Oh my God,
Hi,
Chris
Chris.
S. Long
Chris,
time no see, Chris S. Come
Chris
up.
will go like weeks on YouTube, and then all of a sudden he'll just disappear for like a month, 2 months, 6 months.
Wow, really? We're
Hmm?
same.
No, no, no. One time he was gone for 6 months because he got married and like bring his
Chris.
wife over to Australia because his wife was living in
Wow.
somewhere in the Philippines. That
Congratulations.
was like last year, I think. Mhm.
Congratulations. How's your day, Kuya Brett?
It's okay. I haven't
It's
slept
still
yet, but
it's morning, it's 5, 6 a.m. there. I just watched your video about your new tablet
thanks,
and
Chris.
car was pretty awesome, Brett. So
Well, both of them
hey,
I've had for
hippy
like
dippy
4 months
brother
now or something. I had the
from Chris
tablet for like
S.
4 months. Tablet's like right here, my hand.
Hi, Chris.
Oh,
It's a Lenovo like gaming tablet.
nice that one,
What it is?
Kuya.
It's what is it called? Lenovo. Oh, I can't remember what it's called.
It's like one of those iPods or iPhones.
No, it's a gaming. I can't remember which one it's called. Lenovo. Oh, Lenovo Legion Y. I think it's Y700 2013 version. Or I remember 2023 version. Sorry. 23.
I'm not good. I'm half asleep,
Mhm.
Chris.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty powerful. I mean, the gaming
Long
tablet's got
time no
16
chat,
gigs
Jean.
of
In
RAM.
America, you all good there? Yes, we are all good. Thank you so much, Chris S. How about you
Jean in
there?
America? She's not even in America.
It's cold here. Literally cold here. I was seeing my breath when I walked out this morning.
It's 58 here because it's been in the 80s the last few days here.
Not really. It's been
Low to
cold
mid
Your
here.
80s.
It's
haircut looks
56
great,
here.
hippie. Yeah, hippie looks great because of her haircut, and then have something in your head is blood.
Today is supposed to be 69. That's the high today.
Oh,
That is
it's 58 here
ridiculous.
already, and it's 4 or 5:44 a.m.
It's 53 degrees here, so it's not
See what the
supposed to
weather's
get
supposed to
into
be.
the 70s today. I don't know why, but every time it's cold here, there's no clouds and it's blue sky all day, but you can't go outside because it's too
It's
cold.
supposed to be cool today. It's a little cooler than it was the last few days. It's supposed to be
I
in the
needed
70s
a
more.
haircut. I showed a video. I showed a short of a video where I showed where they cut my hair open.
Ano gud siya kaayo ka ng sa ni? Honest ba?
Huh?
Honest?
What would you say, Mung Man? So I can't pronounce that. What Nika said about me.
Bumping, man,
Mung.
see Kaya,
Mambo.
Brett.
Wow, very cute. Very cute.
I
Very
don't know.
slang.
She comments to me in Bisaya, and I'm not a Bisaya speaker, and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
heck? They do that a lot though. Like I get it sometimes where they type my name in a conversation, but the rest in like Bisaya or Tagalog, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Hello, Bunso, Nika channel
How's your
from
day
Chris
been?
S. Hello, Chris. How's your day been, Bunso, Nika?
Mm-hmm.
My day has been sleepy, and I want to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In like
Monster, you
four,
need
four
to.
hours.
I told you you need to sleep again.
I'm gonna be
I
watching
went to
football in
sleep
like
around. I went to
5
sleep
hours
around. I
or
went to
4
sleep
hours,
around
and
2 in the morning.
I'm gonna be watching football in
How
like
many
4
hours
hours
you
and
sleep?
15 minutes.
Only 3?
I don't want the Chiefs to win this year. If they win, I'm done with football because I know the thing's rigged.
You know what pisses me off about the Chiefs is they talk about Taylor Swift as much as the team.
That's the whole problem why I don't like them.
Did you see they go, oh, Taylor Swift snubbed Brittany
Nothing better than a
Mahomes
good
in
power
the
nap.
Like
luxury box.
she doesn't know anything about football. Like
No,
if she, I will have a little more respect for her if she put pads on and go out on the field and try to defend or block or
you
My
know
kick.
day
about
is
Taylor
nice
Swift
and
though.
That will
smooth.
be
Chris,
awesome.
how
The only
about
thing good
your
about it
day,
is
Chris?
she bring more viewers to watch football because there's more young ladies that watch it now because of her.
Yeah, but they're not
It's the
watching it
only good
because of
thing.
the football. They're watching it because they want to see her. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
And then the announcers, I remember like last year, every time the Chiefs would score, they show the camera would pan over. They show Taylor Swift like jumping up and
Yeah,
down.
I don't need to see her every
Hi.
time they score a touchdown. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, and
Just
Hi,
then
Daniel. Say,
game, man.
Daniel, good
what
evening.
makes
How
me
are
mad too
you?
is
Good evening, good morning.
she
Hello,
doesn't
Jean. Are
even
you
pay
still
for the
in
luxury
Florida?
box. She gets it free, and she's like a multi-millionaire. I'm like, make her pay for the damn crap.
I'm not anymore in Florida. I'm in your heart.
So she's a guest of like
I
Mahomes
said,
or
Kuya Brett, you're
Kelsey
too
always.
hot. Kuya Brett,
They,
you read Nika's comment.
I said, Brett, you're too honest. You said Jean is not in America. Well, she's not.
I
Her
feel
name is
great
Jean
had
in
a great
America.
work
She's
and
in Korea.
enjoy the fresh air outside. He Bunso and Karaman. Hello everyone. Hi Sir Daniel. Good morning. How are
Hi, Daniel.
you?
to be frankly honest with you, I don't
Hey
like Taylor Swift
Daniel from
music
Princess.
either.
That's nice, Chris. What kind of
But then
workout
again, I
you
like the
did
metal.
today? Cardio?
I
Hi
think he does
Chris from
everything.
Daniel.
I think he does like
Hey Chris,
weightlifting and
Daniel from
cardio,
Mike Pet.
Man, I'm so tired. I want to go
light
back to
weights
sleep.
and cardio.
Oh my god. Hippie, you need to sleep again.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Mike, Whitcomb from Chris S. Hippie.
The only
The
way to
reason
sleep.
why I'm up is because of your live stream. Because I knew you were gonna be
Hmm.
doing a live stream
Yeah,
at
I knew
10
she was
in the
gonna live.
morning.
She posted it yesterday, or like a day and a half ago. She posted it out on
I set myself
YouTube.
a reminder just to make
Mhm.
sure I'm up.
I saw it yesterday, sometime, and then because
I
when somebody you subscribe to posts a stream on YouTube, they recommend it to you.
No, she did not do that to me. She messaged me on Facebook about it.
Oh,
So I'm well aware of what she does. She
but I
messaged
was
me on Facebook. She's
yeah.
like, I have to at least join at least.
Mhm.
Who's
I
Rama?
was already like, well,
Who's
because
this?
I saw it when a little bit after she
Ah,
posted it, but then
RMA. Hi,
Yeah.
RMA. Hi. Good
Hello.
morning. How are you?
Okay.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my live.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning. How's your morning
Is
there?
it-
Yeah.
Oh, you promised last night you will join my live streaming this
Canadian, huh?
Yeah.
evening.
Who's
Thank
Canadian?
you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Hi, Hippie and Brett from Danielle. How have you been? Mike Whitcomb from Princess. RMA is Raymond Jean in America. Yes, I
Mhm.
remember him. He's come
Yeah.
up yesterday. I do live also, and then he support me last night.
Mhm.
She's Canadian from Chris S. I know
No.
him.
my problem
Thank
is
you for coming in.
No.
Thank you guys.
Are you? I didn't know you're in Canada, RMA. What?
No, I'm not.
I know.
No,
I
I'm
was
in
like,
the U.S.
that's what I thought.
How many people can come up in the panel, Kuya Brett? I forgot.
One
sick.
more,
Hi, Nika.
if you have the free version. One more.
Hi guys.
Hi, Sis Nika.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Six person, Kuya Brett.
Yeah, one more.
6 persons, unless you have the premium, which then you can have 9.
Well, there's like three. There's like
Okay.
3 paid versions now. There's like $100 version too.
Well, why do you need
Okay.
100 people on one panel? That's
No,
just
no,
chaotic.
$100 version a
That's just
month.
chaotic.
What do
That
you
needs
get
Yeah.
for $100 version?
I
He
don't know.
looks
I'd
Canadian
have to
to
look it
me.
up. You get
Sorry,
like
Ray. I was
other stuff.
misinformed. Hi, Jean. I'm going to work. Star Streaker.
No, I could
Hi.
look it up. StreamYard.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, take care, Star.
Let me see here. StreamYard
Star. Thank you. Take care,
prices.
okay? Thank you,
Prices in tiers.
Star.
They have one
Sorry,
that's
Ray.
300
I
bucks.
was. Hi, Bunso.
The $100
From
one, you get
another
all the
mic.
professional features, on-air webinars, 15 backstage participants, 10 seats, pre-recorded 4 live stream. Plus, you get all the stuff that's in the professional and plan, which is all basic features on-air
You're
webinars,
welcome.
full HD, extra
Take care,
camera, and
okay?
12
Have a
backstage
good day.
participants, or more than that actually.
They have one that's $300 now.
But the like if you even pay for a 25 version, you don't get 1080p. So what that means is you get like 1080p if you have your camera on. If you pay for the $49 version and the $100 version. So that's pretty much what you get. You get like a couple more things in the $49 version and like 1 or 2 more things in the $25 version.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money, $100. Well, I know someone who pays $100, but she shares it with 4 people so they can all use, because what it is, you can make like somebody a team member on certain ones. It's like a kind of like a managing moderator, like on YouTube, but they manage your StreamYard, so they can start a stream anytime they want off of one StreamYard account. So she shares it with like 4 other people. This lady does, so they only pay like $25 a month each or something, or $24 a month.
Yeah,
Each.
because if it's split up in 4. That's $25.
Kuya
Mhm.
ning ilong ba? Alam ko kasabot sa nang kitabian.
Gali, oh my God, ginawang video call ang panel.
The $100 virgin just sit there and stare at you from Star.
Yeah, RMA,
Yeah.
HPTV.
What?
What?
No, I'm just reading
What?
your name on the screen. Oh my God.
Oh, hippy dippy.
Show, open your cam. Open your
No!
cam, Nika.
How are you,
Can't
Nika,
open
by
my
the
cam
way?
now. Do you want to see a starfish?
Starfish.
Oh, I just took a shower, so I'm just naked now.
You said
Oh.
starfish. I'm like, what are you talking about, starfish? What?
Star, thank you. Sir Daniel, you want to come up? Star, you want to come up?
Who's star?
Star Streaker. Star
Oh.
Streaker.
Really?
Buang. Buang Chris.
Hippy Dippy looks so
Oh.
sleepy.
I am very sleepy. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh.
There's Star Streaker from
I might just
Christian.
go get off the panel and go back to sleep. That's what my
Mm-mm.
plan is.
I think so.
Yeah, you can go back
Mhm.
to sleep now. We already saw
Oh.
see your handsome face.
Wow, Hippy Dippy support you so much, Jen.
Yeah.
Even he's sleepy, he still support you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Hippy dippy.
Wow,
I will
Positive
always help
always.
out others.
that's a really nice.
I will always help out others because that's who I am.
RMA, that's copy. Raymond.
That's coffee. Yeah, I need it in the
Yeah,
morning.
I'm
Mhm.
also drinking coffee right now.
Oh,
I
really?
will,
Give me coffee.
Not the
Yeah,
morning for
Oh,
Nika,
how
though.
handsome face. Hippy dippy. Some
You know,
makes hippy dippy a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, I
guys,
told him
just
na,
a
I'm
but
not a
little
big
weird.
fan of coffee though.
I'm just a little weird. I can drink a coffee and sleep. Yeah,
That is weird.
yeah. Coffee doesn't make me stay all night. It makes me sleepy.
and
Opposite.
Thank you for
smell
the
a bit.
compliment. What do you mean by that, Chris? I'm
Maybe
always
you're
kind
drinking
to others.
decaf.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will always be kind to others. That's what my motto is.
My new upload. Okay, Star. I will check that one later. If you're not connected to Star. Hi, Chris from Star.
Hi, Star.
Star.
So are you actually a star?
I wish Star can come up, but he's going to work.
Yeah, some people have to
Guys,
work.
I need to go down now. I want to stay here longer, but I have work tomorrow, so I need to sleep now. So I
Oh.
have so much fun talking with you, even a short time.
Okay.
All right, stay
Bye,
Okay,
positive.
sa
Nika.
kadiyot.
Yeah.
Good. Kadiyot
Have
No,
lang
fun
I
at
ba?
work.
can't. No, I can't show
Okay.
you my face because there's a a starfish over there. If you don't want to see anything, just no. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yes,
Next
yes,
time,
I am starting.
if I have time, and you start early, so I will open my camera so that I can show my face. But
Yeah,
for
because I
now, I
want to
need
know
to
what you
go.
look like.
I look like a Barney.
Barney.
Who?
Barney.
Hey, you
I
know guys,
know what
Barney?
Nika looks like.
How
Yeah.
are you, Barney? Like, are you a purple dinosaur or something?
Yeah, you know why I like Barney? Because I like purple things.
You like purple?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know Barney, when I was a child, I like that
I remember
cartoon.
Barney. My sister and brother got pissed off because I loved the show when I was a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid too.
Mhm.
I really, really like Barney, but I don't know so much English right that time. So I only fond of the actions, and then
That
like that,
show
like that.
makes me want to.
Yeah. So I need to go now.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Good
Stay
night.
Fine.
beautiful.
Good
Yeah.
Bye
night.
bye.
Good night,
Yep.
Bye bye,
See you
guys.
Nika.
next
Good
time.
night.
Yeah. Good night,
Bye
Kuya
bye.
Brett,
Love you.
EPTP, and RMA, and of course our beautiful host Jen.
Why?
I love you.
I love you too. I love you too, guys. Good night.
Bye bye. Good night.
Yeah.
When Ray when Ray show his face, I feel kilig haha Jin in America.
All I
Hi,
know is that up, up, up on the roof there are raccoons and
Barney, she loves you song, lol.
I can
Yeah,
Ray,
hear
that's
them.
the
smile
purple
for us
rhino.
na. Raymond, Chris want to see your smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. I miss that purple dino haha might would come from Christmas.
The shows have been on for
Chris
decades
want
now, probably.
to see your smile, Raymond.
I do. Oh my god,
Who?
Barney's song. I hate that song.
Barney.
Huh.
Barney. Hi,
I didn't watch
Barney.
Oh,
Barney.
that
I was
show.
too old at the time. I was watching like different stuff when Barney came out. I was like in, I think, junior high and high school when Barney was like popular. I think.
I was a kid.
I remember when Barney came out.
I was obsessed with it when I was a baby or a kid.
Barney and
4 or
Friends.
5.
Barney, that's what it's called. When was it on? Well, 92. So I was like
It
11.
was on PBS, I believe.
11, and then and actually it. How long did it last?
How long did Barney last? Let me check.
I'm trying to look it up.
Good night to Chris.
92 it started.
Ray always looks serious. It's nice. It's nice
Wow.
something to see
Went till
us smile.
2010. It went like 18 years.
Barney Animal.
Because Selena Gomez was on it when she was like 9 years old or something, or 10 years old. She was on Barney. And now she's in her 30s. Selena Gomez. So that's how long ago it was.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
love
people
me.
play as
Barney
Barney.
song.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys played Barney, the voice.
Why are your eye red on your picture, Jean, in America? I have sore eyes.
So there are 4 Barneys. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh really? I don't about that, Kuya Brett. Really?
Barney
Because
is
Selena.
a
Nika's a lot
Moab
younger
man.
than I am, so she's like, I don't know what, like 18 years or something younger than I am. I think
There's a lot of shows that I remember when I was a
17
kid.
or 18 years younger than I am. So she was watching it like probably in the 2000s, probably.
There's a lot of TV shows that I remember. It was a good
I don't even know what was on when
Oh,
was
tailspin.
Barney on PBS. I thought yeah, it was on PBS. First aired on PBS.
Tailspin, that's a good show.
Mhm.
Ed,
And
Eddie.
reruns aired on Sprout from 2005 to 2015. December. Yeah. I don't know if it's
I
still
was
on.
mostly into
TV.
Cartoon Network and Disney.
I'm saying, yeah, Selena Gomez was on it a long time ago, and she's like 32 years old or something now. Or how old Selena? Yeah, Selena Gomez is 32. Yeah, she was on Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I know about the Barney song.
Barney. Selena Gomez on. Come on, he's gonna load. There we go.
get some coffee in you, brother Hippy Dippy.
Not
He
gonna
must
happen.
Transformer and Inspector Gadget were my show from Star.
Inspector Gadget.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember? Do you remember the CBS Children's Film Festival? They used to sit.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You know, it was a popular show when I was a kid. I watched because I go pet sit for my brother and go do laundry at his house when he's at work on on once a week, and I saw the Reading Rainbow. There's a documentary about Reading
The
Rainbow,
notebook of Reading Rainbow.
and the show was on for like 20 something years or something like that.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, and then they have kids
I hate
doing
that
like little
song so
short book
much, man.
reviews,
It
like
drove me
2 or 3
nuts.
minute book reviews on like books they liked, and then the LeVar Burton would like show a book and then like talk about it, and then they go on like
I'm
little
just
adventures
shocked
related to
I'm
the
just-
books.
I'm just shocked that they can make a 30-minute episode of just talking about books.
Hmm.
Like that's probably hard to do.
Yeah, but it got people got a lot of kids to like read books. That was the whole point of the
Not
show.
me. I don't like reading books.
Adrian! Hello, Adrian. Come up, Adrian. Long time no
Rainbow.
see, Adrian. Wow, hippies. I'm surprised you actually have a decent voice. You should sing more
I was
often.
2 years
And
old when
karaoke
it
sing.
first aired.
Great
Rainbow.
day, peeps. Hello,
2.5
Adrian. Great
years
day,
old.
mate. Adrian Sports on Karaoke channel. Adrian, you want to come up and sing? Long time no see, Adrian. How are you?
Yeah, it's called Butterfly in the Sky.
Oh, you're in
documentary
America, Jean?
on Netflix.
No,
It's in a book.
I'm here in Korea. Just only a prank.
Don't get that.
There was
song
a
stuck in
spoof
my
on
head,
that
right? What the
old
hell?
channel G4. It used to be about like video games and like other variety stuff. They did one
There
called
was this
Reading
show.
Rambo. It's like Rambo doing the show.
I forget what it's called, but there was a show on G4 where they show video game play footage of people playing video games in a short snippet, and when they used to transition to another video game, they transitioned into a different video game.
Well, the main show on
Like
that
it's just
channel that kept the channel going for as long as it did was called Attack of the Show. It was like a talk show, and then they did like video
MXT, that
game
was the best
reviews
show.
and like kind of like other like stuff too. They did like variety, like kind of like action figure stuff. And they did like comedy skits.
MXT was the best show.
I love hippie voice too. Ha 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 from Adrian. How you doing, brother? Adrian Sports on Karaoke channel from
Huh.
Princess.
So
Maybe if you will come up, Adrian. Come up, Adrian. Ate Deborah, don't listen there. Come up now. Ate Deborah and Angel.
so
Good house life, Chris from Adrian.
so I was in
If you will
Korea.
come up, Adrian, and sing.
I was back in March. I had to go through Korea to get to the Philippines, and man, that airport, you walk forever to get between terminals. I've never seen any airport like that before. Big walk.
No, I've never been to Korea Airport. I've been recently to, I can't even think now. Edinburgh Airport, Heathrow in London,
Nakapin man, besh.
Dublin Airport, and O'Hare.
Yeah.
In Chicago, O'Hare is a mess.
Where's Maximo? Come up, Maximo.
The runway's backed up, and you got to sit on the runway.
Well, Ken, you have to wait a lot of times to even get a spot for a plane to pull in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like at O'Hare, we were supposed to get a connecting flight on. Well, our flight was canceled on because I was coming back from Edinburgh, Scotland, and then our flight was canceled like on this is like last month on a Thursday. It was canceled, and then we tried to get a flight for that same day, and they go, "There's none available." And then so we had to wait till the next day. So we had to sleep in London. Well, then me and my stepmom couldn't get a direct flight, so they put my dad on another flight, and they put us on a me and my stepmom on one flight, and then when we get to O'Hare, and they go, yeah, we had a connecting flight to go from O'Hare to Seattle. When we get to O'Hare, and the plane's delayed on the runway, and we miss our freaking because they only gave us 45 minutes to get to it, and it was at least a half an hour. I was sitting in the airplane going after a while, we're probably gonna miss our connecting flight. And then we got to the start of like security where you stand in line, and the lady goes. Yeah. Scanned our little our ticket, and she goes, "Oh, well, you're gonna miss your flight because it's already boarding."
And the one thing I hate is you're already in the airport. You're gonna switch planes, but you got to go through all the security again.
Mm-hmm. And then O'Hare's so stupid because then when we missed our connecting flight, we had to get another flight, and then they gave us one, but then they gave us like 40 minutes to get to it, and then one of the securities was closed. For Terminal 2, the security was closed at like 8:40 at night.
Hi, Besh.
And I'm like, what? And then so we couldn't even get to it. So then people were telling us the wrong way to go because we never went in there. And he said, "Oh, now you need to go to Terminal 1," and someone else told us to go to Terminal 3 since Terminal 2 was closed. And then we couldn't make it because we only had like 10 minutes to get there. And then so we went back to the counter, and we had to stay over another night. That was a mess.
Yeah.
Stay over another night in Chicago somewhere, like a hotel. I don't remember exactly where the hotel was. Maybe like 2 miles away from the airport or something. And then it was a mess coming back there. And we already started going from Edinburgh to Dublin to O'Hare. On a Thursday. We had to stay over in London for one night, and then with my dad, and then me and my stepmom had to stay over because my dad was more of a priority because he was in business class. So they put him on the flight. They were going to put him on the flight the same day on Thursday, and then he was trying to make it to there. He got there, and they said you can't get on. They wouldn't let him on the plane on like Thursday at like probably like 1 o'clock or something. They wouldn't let him on the plane. So then he had to get another flight for Friday, and he was already home. already home on like 8 or something on Friday, and then we didn't get home until like fly in and land until like 11:30. It was a mess. Travel, and we were on British Airways, and British Airways, I found out when we checking into a hotel in Heathrow, they had a whole table set up for check-in for British Airways flights that were canceled.
Jeez.
And then we were when we were standing in line to get that flight. We're trying to get one on Thursday. We're standing in line. There must have been like 24 other people are standing in line. We had to wait like an hour in line, and there were some of the people that had their flights canceled until next day, or like were trying to get new flights, and they were all like, of course, complaining about it. And then when we missed we couldn't get to our connecting flight, and they gave us another one, and we couldn't get to that one when we were in O'Hare. They gave us one for the next day. Well, we were standing in line trying to get one, and then there was like 2 other couples that were standing there, and they're like, yeah, we couldn't make it to our flight because they gave us too short a time. And then another one goes, yeah, we've been at this airport like a good amount of times, and the planes are always delayed on the runway. It's a super busy airport. I mean,
Deborah, come up, Ate Deborah.
I think it's like the second busiest airport in the United States, I think. O'Hare.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
there once a number of years ago, O'Hare. And it's a long walk too between terminals.
Yeah, and then there's like multiple security because it's so big. There's like 2 security things, like one in Terminal 2 and one somewhere else. So
well, Jen, I'm gonna get going.
Okay, thank you.
All right, because I'm falling asleep, and I don't want to fall asleep on here.
And in Heathrow's a mess too. I don't like
Heathrow, you guys.
About that, yeah.
Because you got to go up and down escalators and freaking, and then you gotta get a ticket to ride the tram, and you got to go to these little kiosks, get a ticket.
Thank you, PDP. I really appreciate it.
And this little slot in these gates, and these like gates open, and then you go through, and then you gotta wait for it's like a subway kind of the tram to go, and then it's like a 2 or 3 minute ride.
Well,
we didn't know where we're going either.
The only thing I like about Kennedy is they got the Sky Train now. They didn't have that some years ago.
Kennedy's a busy airport too.
Yeah, but at least you get to where you want to go on a train, and they're fast. It's fast.
Yeah. So I experienced like 1, 2, 3, 4 different airports, and on the because I went to Ireland and Scotland last month, and I with my dad and my stepmom, and we experienced 4 different airports on that. I experienced 4 different airports on that trip. Because you couldn't get a direct flight going back. So we had to go from like Edinburgh to Dublin, and then so that was about an hour. It's like an hour flight, and then from Dublin to Heathrow, it's like an hour and 30 minutes. And then normally we would have had a direct flight, but then me and myself on Connect, so that was like about 4.5 hours, and then it's like 4 hours from O'Hare to SeaTac, south of Seattle. It's actually not in Seattle. It's actually like probably, I don't know, 20 miles or something, 25 miles south of Seattle. Because it's probably a 20-minute drive from where I live. And I live south of Seattle a ways. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, and then Aer Lingus was good. And then, but the thing though is when we went on from Heathrow to O'Hare, they put us in a different seating frickin' thing when we paid for premium economy, which they call something else on British Airways. But yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah.
So they put it on something else, and then so we didn't get the same amenities. Like, but then they don't give you a meal from like a 4.5 hour flight. They don't give you a meal. Or actually they did, but from Heathrow to O'Hare they did, but not from O'Hare to Washington they didn't. They didn't give us a meal. Because when it has to be a certain length of flight, I think, before they give you like a full meal. Because normally they just give you snacks like pretzels or something else, and then they give you like your choice of like a beverage other than alcohol. Well, you can if you can pay for alcohol if you want to, if you're sitting in like coach or like economy or the other ones other than like first class.
Yeah.
But when you're in premium economy, they give you like free drinks because you're paying like twice as much as you would for economy. So and the seats are wider. The seats are look a little different. They have like on the planes, they have like if you're sitting on your seat and you're on the, let me see if it'd be on your left side in the middle, like, and they have like these little compartments you open up, and that's where the tray table folds out. And then there's like in 2 pieces, and it folds out. This swings out this way, and then all the planes have monitors on the back of the seats, and then they have like on the inside of the armrest, like on your right side, you pull these little controllers out, and that's how you can go through the menu, and then it's got games and those things. So what it is now is they make you pay for Wi-Fi on any flight you go on anymore.
Oh, there's no free Wi-Fi in any of the flights I've been on.
No, and it's usually
not free.
Yeah. It's a ripoff too. It's like if you go on like a 2.5 hour flight, they make you pay like, what is it, like $7-8?
Yeah.
You get married yet, Deborah? I eat my dinner. What's your dinner to Deborah? I agree, Chris.
No, she didn't get married. She asked, "Did you get married yet?" Chris said, and then Adrian goes, "Wow, Deborah got married." And no, he was asking.
Sarah. Ate Deborah not yet married.
Yeah, one thing, I was coming back into New York, and I'm really thirsty, so I got a little bottle of water in my pocket, and then went through security. I didn't take it out, and they made a big deal about it, just for water,
Yeah, well, when you go in Heathrow, I think it's Heathrow Airport, or you have to dump. They have these stations that they have these like stations in front of the little security thing you go through, that where you throw away like your big bottles, or like and you have to dump out your water. Like you have a reusable water bottle, like a metal one or a plastic one. You have to dump out all the liquid in it.
Yeah.
Even if it's only like an ounce of liquid or something, you got to dump out every liquid. Well, of course, there's going to be some drops in there you can't get out. But like I had like half the water bottle full, and I had to dump it all out one time. I had a reusable water bottle that was, I have a backpack that has like the water bottle holder on one side, so I had to like dump all it out. I'm like, and then a bunch of other people had to too. And then Heathrow's a weird airport because they have these things you go through security, and they have these other things you go through that are like that are kind of show like an infrared scan. And my dad asked actually what it was, because he never seen it before, and he goes, "It's a check for like contraband, like hidden like contraband and like hidden weapons on your body."
Yeah.
like hidden knives or razor blades or something. And then so like we went through Heathrow, and I'm like, they have like these two conveyors. One if your bag goes on the left side, you're good. If it goes on the right side and it goes through and it kind of goes like this and it goes through, they have to check you. They check your bag, and so they check my contact solution. You know, like the little 3-ounce bottle that's about that tall. They checked this contact solution, even though it was sealed. They go, well, we need to like put it in this little boxy thing or whatever they had. They had to like scan it or something, or I don't know what they did.
Yeah.
It's not even open. I even told the guy when he grabbed it, I was standing right there, maybe about 3 or 4 feet away from me. He goes, and I go, the thing's not even open. He goes, we'll have to check it anyways. He had the plastic seal on the cap. It was brand new, because you can't carry like anything above whatever it is they say, like it's like milliliters in Heathrow, but it's like 3 ounces here. Anything above 3 ounces, you gotta take them out of your like bathroom spit kit or like your bag, and you gotta put them in a clear plastic bag. And then Heathrow can only have a tiny little bag like this.
Well,
They pass them out to you. So if you have a lot of shit that's in bottles, you can't even get it all in there. They go, no bag bigger than this many centimeters or whatever. I'm like, what?
Yeah, security outside the country, they don't make you take your shoes off, but here you got to have your shoes off.
Yeah.
Stupid. Yeah.
I know. And then, well, every other country, make you take your belt off, make you take everything out of your pocket like they do. But here, yeah, you got to take your shoes off too and put them in there. So if you're and then you'll get your socks dirty.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, they make you take it off. Big deal about that. I don't know why their scanner can't see that, But
and then like everywhere you go internationally, you got to show your passport like twice.
Yep, you got to show your passport every time you go to a different line or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sir Robert Mark. Good morning.
Internationally, they make you show it with your boarding pass after 50 days now.
Robert.
Yeah. Yep, boarding pass too. Yep.
Yeah, and then
everything on you.
I had to go
Sir
to
Robert, you want to come
customs at least twice too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember. It was just like I had my passport out like all the time. I was like, I might as well just keep it out because I can put it back in my bag again and then get it out again.
Don't bother. Yeah, you just keep it in your hand. Right.
And then what's crazy about it too is like my dad and my stepmom have course passports, but theirs a little bit bigger and look a little different because I got a newer one. I got mine in January because it's the first time I fly international, but theirs looks a little different. Just like when they open the page where like their picture is, the colors are different. It looks a little different. And then it's slightly bigger than the one I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to show you the inside, but there's like my passport right there. It's like smaller than my dad and stepmom was a little bit bigger, probably like an inch bigger or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's upside down.
It's okay, Sir Robert.
Yeah.
They change them a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess. And then you can get if you travel a lot, you can get passport cards that are like the size of a credit card.
I don't know, Chris. I can't relate it.
Yeah.
Sir Robert, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Come up, Chris.
Everybody travels, so
yeah.
Most people have been on an airplane.
It's about travels.
At least once.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have been on an airplane a lot because I know some people that go to Hawaii from Oregon every year, so they fly on an airplane every year for like decades. Like literally since the 70s, they've been going to Hawaii every year.
Yeah.
Adrian Sport
They have a timeshare condo they've had since the 70s. But the kitchen has been like, I guess, remodeled in it because what it is kind of crazy that where their
I got passport with extra page.
Other
if
people rent theirs out.
Won't be able to convert.
They buy like a condo and they only go there maybe whatever for like a little while and they rent it out to other people. So we can stay in the same unit they do. But yeah, everybody flies. I mean, Jean's of course been to another country because she's in Korea right now and she's from the Philippines, but the flight was probably only 2.5 hours probably though.
Yeah.
Well, Korea, hour flight from Incheon Airport, about 4 hours.
Nosebleed ako. Nosebleed ako.
Yeah.
I got passport with extra page from Sir Robert.
Mm-hmm. They all have extra pages so you can put the stamp in there.
But from Taipei, it's only like 2 hours away to Manila.
Uh,
Yeah.
Chinese Taipei.
Yeah.
Well, I don't, it's still called Chinese Taipei. It used to be.
Oh, that was pretty good too. I mean, I like Taipei's airport. That was okay. That wasn't a big walk to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Good food in the airport though. Yeah.
It's expensive here. Yeah, food in any airport's expensive. It's like if you go buy food that's from a place that's
Because Sir Robert is he loves travel. He's
Mhm.
Oh,
always
I
traveling.
look at the prices in Kennedy. I didn't have any appetite anymore with those prices. Kennedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in SeaTac is expensive too. It was like $8 for like a cup of clam chowder,
Yeah.
which is about double the price of what it would cost anywhere else. It's like how you go to like a sporting event. The same thing you can get like you could. I got when we went to O'Hare because we didn't eat breakfast because the restaurant wasn't even open to
Yeah.
get our free breakfast because we had to get at like 7 so to get our shuttle bus to go to the airport because that's what the guy said to get there and within enough time, and our flight left at like 9:20, so then we didn't get breakfast, so I went there and got the Auntie Anne's, like these pretzel bites, and they were like probably like 40 or 50% more expensive than what they were if you would buy them regularly. They're like $3 or $4 more.
Yeah.
The same thing. You get it like the mall. The mall is like way cheaper.
Oh yeah. Anywhere was cheaper to go.
And then like Heathrow's crazy though, because there's like a bunch of they have like a whole mall inside of it. In Heathrow Airport, they probably have like a dozen shops and a dozen like they have like a whole makeup shop and then designer like other designer shops inside of there.
Yeah, and in Korea's airport, it's a lot of designer shops and fancy shops and all this stuff. Very few food shops, but they had everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And Heathrow, like, yeah, it was just weird.
shops,
I never seen an airport with so many shops because ours has some shops in it too, like our local airport, SeaTac was called Seattle. But I was like walk through, oh man, look at this, and they had a giant makeup shop in there. They had like it was like humongous, like for her ladies' makeup. I'm like,
yeah.
But yeah, like Heathrow's weird because you got to go up and down escalators. Like we probably to get to the train, you have to ride the train no matter what, wherever you go. You can't like walk like here in our airport. If you're on a certain part and you don't have to go to certain terminals, you can just walk right to the terminal from the entrance of the airport. But there's some terminals where you have to ride the little tram for like 2 or 3 minutes. But
yeah.
But that's only a certain part of the airport, like one half of the airport. But it's like crazy, yeah. Then one, I had a prior, I think, and I was
There's
charged.
it has more page than the one I had prior. I think I was.
Mine has a lot of
last month,
pages, like a lot of
but
empty
not
pages in the back.
100% sure. The more, the minier.
Like half my passport is empty pages,
Wow.
I think. Pretty close to it, like almost half of it, like empty pages. Yeah, there's a bunch of empty pages in my. So if I can, my camera, there's a bunch of empty pages in mine. All that was like empty pages to put stamps on.
Yeah, that looks like mine. That looks exactly like the one
like
I got.
8 or 6 or 8, 10 pages. Something.
Yep. I just got it this year,
Yeah.
so renewed.
Yeah. So your passport is exactly like mine. That's what the new style American ones look like. They're smaller and and like the colors are different in the inside than the other ones.
Yeah.
They're like all light blue and like kind of white, and the other ones are like
Try
more
to
colorful.
fill up the page.
Fill the pages up. Yeah, that'd be a lot of money to go. Like I probably spent $5,000 to go to.
This moral of the story
Go to
of my
Scotland and
priorities
Ireland.
was stamped out. That's why, and since getting a new one, I haven't traveled as much. From Sir Robert.
But they didn't give us a stamp when we went to Scotland, though. For some reason, they forgot
Yeah,
to put the
fair
stamp. The
enough.
guys did on all our passports. My dad's, my stepmom's, and mine. Because I got Irish one. And what's the other one I got? There's another one, I think. I should have got another one too. What is it? Yeah, and another Irish one when I came back. They flew on August 8th, and I got one on August 22nd when we came back. That's the only two stamps I got. They didn't give me one in Edinburgh. They didn't
Oh.
because I was leaving Edinburgh, so they probably didn't extend. I wasn't entering.
Yeah.
So no one in Scotland.
But I would just get those stamps from Walmart and fill up the page yourself. Of Christmas.
Yeah. Well, they're not the same stamps. You can't get those stamps from like Walmart, I don't think. Anyways, because they're like certain
Steve
stamps. But yeah,
C,
tells me the
hi.
date we went there too.
Hello, Steve C. Come
We
up
went to
here.
the place to get the stamps like the 22nd, and we didn't come home till the 24th because all our flight fiasco.
My passport only 2 stop. Going to China and then China to Korea. Hello, Chris from
Ben wants to
Steve.
know, like, when I went to like Ireland is more, how to explain it? It's like way more pubs
At
than
least you
Scotland.
enjoyed your vacation, Brett.
Oh, really?
From
Yeah, way
this.
more pubs, like
Go,
at
Steve.
least
Adrian,
double,
come up, Adrian.
maybe triple the
What are you
amount.
doing, Adrian?
Because Ireland's big on what the locals were telling us that people go there after work like a lot, and they drink and watch sports.
Oh.
And then
Hey,
Ireland
Adrian.
is of course like the main stuff. The Irish whiskey, Guinness is their most popular drink. It's like 25%.
Yeah, come up to
all
Adrian
drinks
Sports
consumed.
Karaoke channel. We miss you, guapo face.
And it's kind of crazy. You know how we have like semi trucks that have like tanker trailers on them that haul gas around? They have ones that haul Guinness around. Because that's how much Guinness they drink. I must have saw when we were in Dublin, I must have saw 20, 25 of those trucks driving around. They're all over. But we went and walked. We went and walked across this bridge, and we went out for like 2 or 3 hours one day. We went and walked, and then we went and walked just to see some sights and like stuff, and just go walking, and we saw like I think 4 of those trucks going down the same road.
Oh.
That's almost Guinness. Like literally, it's 25% of all drinks consumed in Ireland is Guinness.
We miss you too, Chrissy.
And
the tanker.
then of course Ireland's known for like wool clothes because they have a lot of sheep in Ireland.
Yeah.
Like you see, because we did one of those bus tours. We've never been there, and we didn't want, and so we were riding our bus tour, and you had to go like so many miles in between each
Imagine
town
instead of seeing tanker full of
stay in, and
Ireland, they have tanker for
cows are popular in Ireland too. Like about every mile, you'd see a field with cows in it. Sometimes even more. Sometimes you'd see like within a mile, you'd see like 2, 3, 4 fields with cows in it. Some would have like only a couple, or some would have like dozens in there. And then when we went there, we stayed in the industrial district, which is like in like the main part of Dublin. And then like there was like coffee shops everywhere too. Probably more than even in Washington. Right? I'm home with Starbucks, and there's probably even more in there because there was like I think at least 4 within like 2.5 blocks where we live. There was like 4 coffee shops, I think. And then so coffee's really big there, and like right across from a hotel there was a coffee shop, and there was like a pizza place that sold some Italian food too. And then it's just different because like what's weird is you'll see like in Dublin you see like a newer building, it's like fancy and super high, and you see an old building like right next to it, it's like 100, 200 years old or whatever, 300 years old right next to it.
Ain't on me, brother.
And then everybody lives pretty much in like Dublin, they all live in like apartments pretty much. And then most of the apartments are above businesses. That's how they built them. Like a long time ago, they put businesses below the apartments.
Yeah.
So it's like you'd see people that would be going into the building, but they're actually going into a business, and then there's people that live above it. There's like 6, 8, 10, 12 apartments above the business.
Yeah.
And then we went to Jameson there. We took the tram to go to the Jameson distillery to check it out. And then we walked by this ancient church, and we wanted to go in there because they have like really cool crypts in the bottom, but they wouldn't let you do tours because they vandalized the church. People like broke into it and like vandalized the inside of the church, I guess. So they wouldn't let you go in. And so, but yeah, that church was built in 1095. We walked by. It was like probably 2 or 3 blocks away from the Guinness distillery, like in the same little area.
What did you do
Or
most in Scotland?
Huh?
What about Scotland? What did you do?
Scotland is not as big on the pub thing. It's more hilly in Scotland. They're like the scenery's better in like the Highland area, and then of course Scotland's known for golf. That's like their most popular thing is golf.
Oh, is that a train ride that I like to go on if I ever get to
Hi. Hi, Steve. Good morning.
Hi, Steve.
Good morning. Or not evening there. Hey. Bruh, how you doing?
It's morning here.
Welcome to my panel, Steve.
There.
Thank you for
Yeah, it's
coming
morning.
up.
Yeah,
Probably like
sure.
8 p.m. or 10 there for Gene.
It's 10:34 here.
10:34. Where
Yeah,
do you
it's
live?
getting late. I'm on the East Coast, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, okay, that's why. Because Nova Scotia is like 1 hour ahead of Toronto and stuff.
Atlantic.
That's right.
Yeah, Atlantic time.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's what it's called? Huh.
Yeah.
Newfoundland's is half an hour ahead of us, which is kind of weird.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that is off a little.
It's just like in Australia, they have one part of Australia that's like a half an hour ahead of everywhere else. I think it's like some part of northern Australia or something, like in the middle of North Australia.
People
I think it's like
enjoy
Darwin or something.
destroying historic.
It's like weird.
It's the same thing.
No, well, there's like weird time zones. Like I found out in the United States that Western Idaho and Eastern Idaho are 2 different time zones. I just found that out like last year. I'm like, I never knew
know.
that.
Probably because some change and some don't. Or it's kind of weird. I wonder
Yeah,
if
and
that's-
then I found out too that Juneau, Alaska is on different time zone than the rest of Alaska. They're an hour behind. So like 3/4 of or 80% of Alaska is like on the same time I am, but then Juneau, Alaska is like, so Juneau, Alaska would be 5:36 a.m. right now, which is crazy. I was like, what?
So they're farther to the west than they must be, or something.
Yeah, they're a little farther. They're farther. Yeah, farther west a little bit than I am. But yeah, it's just all the crazy time zones.
It's a big area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Alaska. Yeah, Alaska is like probably 3.5 times the size of my state because I live in Washington State. Yeah, it's probably like 3.5 times the size. It's double the size of Texas.
Is it that much? Wow.
Yeah, because you can drive around Alaska and not see anybody for hundreds of miles. Like literally, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, there's those shows on like TV, like History Channel and Discovery Channel, and like they had guys living in there in like little cabins, maybe like 700, 800, 900 square foot cabins, and their nearest neighbor was hundreds of miles away.
So yeah, you'll see more moose than you would see people.
Yeah, like you see more moose, rabbits, ptarmigan is a big bird, bear, elk.
Oh yeah,
caribou, moose.
So I wonder how they get supplies. Is it just gets flown in? Or?
Use the railroad up in Alaska. They go to the tracks with their ATVs and pick up stuff on the train.
Mm-hmm. Or gets flown in by certain people.
It's usually a long trip with those just the ATV or snowmobile. It's a long trip.
Yeah, because there's like people that run those what are they called? They're like those airplane delivery things, and they deliver goods to like certain towns that get like socked in like in the winter, and they have to deliver goods. But the problem is though, some of those small planes you can't fly them in the winter.
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy on one of those shows. It was on that show Mountain Man. I don't know if the show's still on. He had a
Yeah.
little 1-seater Piper Cub airplane, and he said when it gets really icy and like if it's a blizzard, he can't fly.
No, it's dangerous anyway. Those little
It's too
planes.
dangerous because the airplane's only 12 foot long or something maybe.
Yeah, it's dangerous just flying it in some ways.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's just like crazy. And then so like Alaska's the biggest state. Like I remember on that one of those shows, The Last of Laughter or something, one guy goes, I think he said his nearest neighbor was like 500 miles away.
Yeah, that's
And
a
it
bit
would probably take him a day to get there too, because
Oh,
there's like no roads out in the middle of nowhere. It's just like you'd have to go over hills and through the woods.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know how you'd have to use satellites on everything just to tell where you're going, I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. You'd have to use like even now you can get like the GPS that you have on your phone that
Yeah.
you use in your car, or like you can do walking GPS. You can use it to walk on foot, and it'll tell you where to go and how long it'll take on foot.
Because everything looks the same, especially in the wintertime. It's all white.
Yeah. So you can't tell where you're going. If if it's white and a blizzard, you wouldn't even know where you're going.
You're finished. Yeah. No idea.
Yeah. Alaska's like really good nature, but it's kind of like I wouldn't want to live up there.
No. It almost connects to Russia.
Mm-hmm. And it's super cold. Like
Oh,
I think the hottest weather they ever had in Anchorage was like 84 degrees.
Well, there's a place in Alaska that's behind mountains, what they say is a bit warmer in the south part. So I've seen something about that already.
Mm-hmm. But parts of Alaska don't even get above like I think like 55 degrees or something like that in the summer. So like Barrow High School, it's kind of a fascinating thing. You can like look it up. Barrow High School in northwest Alaska. They have a football field for like American style like football and for the high school, and they get polar bears that go on the field.
Yeah.
I heard about the bears coming down
Because it's maybe only like
yeah.
100 yards or not even that, maybe like 50 yards from the
Mm-hmm.
Arctic Sea, I think it is, or something. I don't know what's up there, what ocean it is, but it's like way up there. It's like north of the Arctic Circle a little bit. Barrow High School is. And then what's crazy about it is you can't grow anything there. You can't grow grass because the grass would die when it's like minus 50 sometimes.
It's all
Fahrenheit.
tundra, I assume, right? Is it?
Yeah, it's just like all like kind of dirt, like with like barely any vegetation at all, and so you can't grow anything. There's no grass, so of course the field's field turf, and then they show the kids they have to play in like miserable conditions because they play football I think like at the regular time, so it's like miserable all the time.
Yeah, you got to be tough.
Yeah, and it's like one of those small. It's like a village actually. It's like a village of not. You can look it up, and it looks like a village.
You mean the area is small?
Yeah, the area is small. Yeah, you can probably I don't know, not even maybe a mile if that.
Oh wow!
Like the whole town.
I wonder why they settled there. Was it just something?
I don't know because there's like the native some of the native Alaskans live up there. I can't remember what they're called, but they're kind of you can't call them Eskimos anymore because that's like not a good term.
Natives, I think. Or no, not natives.
Indigenous.
Yeah.
Now most people say you can't even use Native American for like freaking
Wow.
Americans in the United States. You got to call them Indigenous people.
Yeah.
I'm like, since when did they get all butthurt about being called Native Americans? I know. I worked with a guy, and he uses the term Native American. He's from the Yakima tribe in Washington, which is like Yakima's about a 2-hour drive from here, east of here, and he's from the Yakima tribe, and he didn't mind being called Native American.
No, they're just some people just looking for problems.
Yeah. Who's letter S? That's Steve. I think Steve
That's
C.
me. That's it.
Yeah, I've never been on a panel with him. I've seen him in multiple streams. multiple
Ate,
people
Steve
streaming.
C. You forgot Steve
Yes.
C. Steve C, show
I've got
your Ate
C.
Deborah forgot you.
Oh, she did.
Open your
Ah,
cam, Steve.
ah.
Ate Deborah
I'm
forgot you. Steve,
sitting
you.
here
Yeah,
relaxing.
because Deborah's never heard your voice before.
Steve C.
Ever?
No, probably not.
Maybe not. I
No,
don't know. I've been on a few panels, but
already. Okay,
I
Brett,
see.
thank you.
that was
I
Yeah,
see
I
you
remember
there.
Steve C always before always come to your panel, to your live streaming.
Yeah,
Why
Oh,
right.
you
yeah.
interested? Ha,
I
Deborah.
see him in the chats of like a few
Kama
people.
pati Deborah. Tabangin
Yeah.
ko dire, maluoy ka sa ano.
Steve C.
Steve C.
Did Angel say when she's getting married?
Angel say when
Angel
she's
is
getting
busy
married, I don't
now.
know.
Angel's busy now. Oh,
They've only been dating like a
Yeah, Angel
year.
is busy.
Quiet.
She's working. I'm not interested, Chris. I just confused.
Come up and show them. your
Come up and
beauty.
show
Is she in
them
the
your
Philippines?
beauty here.
Hmm?
Yes.
Is she in the Philippines? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in
Yes, the
Korea.
Philippines.
Right? Gene?
Yeah, I'm here in Korea.
You're working there, I assume.
Come up,
Are you?
Deborah.
Yeah, she works there.
Yes,
but
I'm
what
working
it
here.
is, you know, she was saying she gets paid more, but then the stuff's more expensive than the Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
So it
Oh, it
kind of
would be
evens
for
out.
sure.
Because the stuff's probably like 50% more. Because like here, everybody goes, well, oh, you make good, people make good money in the US. I go, well, yeah, the stuff's like 2 or 3 times more expensive than
Yeah.
the Philippines.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
especially
gonna even out.
if you rent an apartment or something like that.
Yeah, because I rent an apartment, but I live in like a cheap one. But like people that own a house or rent a house, I mean, they go, "Oh, you're making like $100,000 a year,"
Really
but then
in a beauty,
rent like 3 times as much as what it is in the
in that
Philippines.
beautiful
Yeah.
stress
And
face
food and
from
gas is
outside.
ridiculous right
Come
now.
here, Ate Deborah. Come up,
I just
please.
paid $4.89 for regular unleaded gas last night.
Paayo lang pag-open og
$4.89 a
kami
gallon.
ko ano.
You should come to
Almost $5.
Canada. Gas is crazy, especially on our end. Up further west or over west is not as bad, but here it's expensive. Like right now, it's about. It actually has been dropping a bit, but it's 150 or 150 $1.55, I think, right now.
A liter, right?
Per liter, yeah, that's expensive.
1 liter, 2 gallon. Let's see what. Yeah, because there's. Oh no, I got to do it the other way. I got to go gallon to liter.
Yeah, the west coast of the U.S. has always been higher gas prices.
Mm-hmm. Then the rest of it, like Hawaii, California,
Yeah,
Washington, or I think the 3 highest states for gas.
yeah.
Because we all have the 3 highest gas taxes too.
Yeah, the taxes is what really bumps the prices for sure.
It's like 60 cents or something a gallon. I think it is here for
She
gas
is
tax.
she is on video call. Chris is from Steve in Law. Hi, Kuya Steve. You like to see my neck joke?
3.785 liters a gallon.
Hello, Kuya Steve. How are you,
How much?
Kuya Steve?
3.785 liters in 1 gallon.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah.
Times 1.50. Let's see how much that is. That would be like 5.67 a gallon.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I had to pay for it. Yeah, that's expensive. Like Hawaii's like over $5, I think, a gallon.
Yes, Steve.
It's like over $5 too, I think, because I remember when it was like 5.5 or something. Because Sean Tuber was telling me, he's a YouTuber, and I see him on some YouTube streams, and he lives in San Jose. And last year and a half ago, it was like $5.50 or something a gallon.
Yeah.
So I was like, what?
Yeah, California, they tax so much, right, down there? They just
and then like I can tell you it's in California. My best friend lived down there, and he must live in a ritzy part of San Diego, because he bought a house like 2 years ago, and it was like almost $1 million, and it was like a 900 square foot house.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I don't know how they can afford anything down there. Honestly.
No, he had to have his parents help him with some of the like either the down payment or some of the payment or something, because him and his wife probably make 150, 170 a year, because he's a manager at a coffee shop and she works at the nail salon at Hotel Del Coronado. So
Well, that 900 square feet, I couldn't imagine a house that small paying that much money for that.
yeah, it is. I could ask him. I go, I thought it was like 850 or 860. I was talking to his dad, and he goes, no, it's almost $1 million. It might be the area they live in too, but the kitchen and the bathroom weren't even that good. So they, it's like kind of an old kitchen and bathroom in the house, because the house is kind of older. So they tore it out, and then so like half the house is remodeled.
And San Diego is one of the better places, I think, as far as like location. People like to.
Yeah, the weather is like it doesn't get
fantastic.
above 80 degrees very often. It stays like in the mid 70s, mid to upper 70s most of the time. Like if you go to the beach, because I went there to the beach and it was like 74, 75. We went to when I visited them like years ago, we went to the beach, I think twice, two different days, and it was like 74, 75 both days, like perfect weather.
Oh, they got some of the best weather around.
Yeah, and then you go to Los Angeles and it's like 15 degrees warmer or 20 degrees warmer and miserable.
Yeah,
which was only like 2 hours north. But yeah, like where I live, close to San Diego weather, but we get like some 90-degree days once in a while, and like mid upper 80s a good amount, probably like a few weeks in the summer.
You're in Washington, right?
Yeah, Washington. I live like if you know where if you ever seen Boeing Field, like it was in South Seattle. I live 11 miles from there. Okay. It's 11 point something miles, but from there.
Things expensive there too, are they? Or like
it's getting there. Yeah, it's slowly creeping up to like Los Angeles or like San Francisco, like prices. Because like in Seattle, I live in a studio apartment. It's like I pay $675 for rent. And in Seattle, it'd be like 2.5 times that amount at least.
That is crazy. I don't know how people do it.
Because I was kind of curious one. This was like last year, the year before. I was looking at, I'm going to see how much it is to live in Seattle. I was kind of curious because people were talking about how expensive Seattle was. I Googled the studio apartment. It's about the same size. Mine's like 400 square foot. I Googled one that was about the same size. It was maybe 450 square foot or something, or a little, and it was in a newer unit. And of course, they had like a patio out, a courtyard that people could use with a pool and like barbecues and stuff out there. But they wanted like $2,200 to $2,500 a month for a unit.
No thanks.
No, and then like the houses are crazy too, because the house prices have been going up steadily for like freaking years now. And like Seattle, like they go up, probably the median house price goes up 10, 15,000 a year. And like now it's like 800 and I think it's like 850,000 or something is the median house price in Seattle. And then in my city, it's like 660, I think.
I like San Francisco, but no way if I ever afford to live there.
I know. So but my brother was saying that he makes good money. I mean, he makes good money, and he said I couldn't afford to even live in most places in California.
No,
you have to probably have to make around $200,000 if you wanted to like buy a house.
Oh
yeah.
In California, you'd have to make probably like about I don't know, $55, $60 an hour. I'm serious, because I know like people in Seattle, even like I know people that that have to live with somebody that I work with, or their girlfriend or their husband or wife, because they're making like 70,000 a year or whatever, and they can't come close to afford to live in Seattle.
Hi, Super Bass.
No.
Good morning. Good evening.
No, that's why people are going homeless. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because everybody goes, oh, the homeless population is really bad, and I don't like it. I go, yeah, the reason why is because the housing prices, the gas prices, the food prices are going up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is. Like I go to the store and buy like 10, 12 items, and it's like $40-something.
Uh-huh.
and it'll last you like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, it's
It's like ridiculous. Yeah. Oh yeah. You get you get enough food for like 6, 7 meals, and then you got to go to the store again. And depending on what you buy too,
Yeah.
because I try to
I focus
even
is
buy on
better
sale.
to
Go
just
to like discount
live
grocery
in
stores and
your
buy stuff that's on
cardboard.
sale, and like you can go and buy the meat that's like you have to eat that same day or like the next day because it's going to expire, and you can get it for like 30 to 50% off.
pop it in the freezer or something.
Yeah, pop it in the freezer or just use it the same day. Like and
Yeah.
you can get those like little tenderloins like around here for like probably $6-7 the beef tenderloins, and that's good for like 2 meals.
Yeah. No, it all adds up, right? It's
Yeah, and then like everything you don't realize that like in the last 2 or 3 years stuff's doubled in price.
Yeah.
Just like even in the Philippines, like where Jean's from or where Angel lives currently, or like Zay La Vie is from the Philippines, but she lives in England. But yeah, even their prices have gone up probably like at least 50%.
wow. And
Yeah,
they would notice it because they don't make the kind of income is.
No, well, they make probably about average of like $10 or $12 a day.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think.
How you live on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really
You
need to
can't.
do some juggling or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then people live out in the province and they have to drive a long
Right.
ways to a lot of people to get to the store.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. The second time I went there to the Philippines, I can see the prices were up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They have to
then
go to the market and stuff like that to get food
Mhm.
a lot of times.
Yeah. And then they have a decent amount of like American stuff. I see Filipinos on to do videos at like the market or like, and they have like Hershey's stuff and like
Mhm.
Kiss. I've seen Campbell's and I've seen like some of our popular canned food items and some other types of stuff there. And it's about as expensive as this here because they have to import it all overseas.
Yeah.
I tell you, right now the best value if you want fast food there is Jolly Bees. They hands down over all the other ones that I've been using.
It's the cheapest.
Jolly
And
Bees.
Jollibee's there is like probably 30% the price of what it is here.
Oh yeah, in Canada, it's expensive
True.
in Toronto. The first time I ever went to one, man, it is high priced.
Yeah,
It's like any other restaurant.
Yeah, you spend like $9 or $10 just for like a 3-piece like what they call it, Chicken Joy with 2 sides. It's like $9 or $10.
Oh yeah.
Like here, you go to I went to a fast food restaurant and got it was like a couple days ago. I went to Jack in the Box. I got their spicy chicken strips and fries, and I got them large size. It was like $15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the large size drink, which is like 32 ounces or whatever, because back in the day, the large size drink used to be a 20 ounce. Now it's the 32 is the large size.
Mm-hmm.
Back like 20, 25 years ago, the large size drink.
Wow. They put more ice in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. That's what they do now. Like a lot of places, even when you go to like a bar and like a sports bar or something or a pub, they put like 3/4 ice in the freaking glass.
Yeah, that's such.
And then they skimpy on it, and then by the time they're putting like a cold or a warm liquid in there, the ice melts and it dilutes your drink, and like half the ice melts.
So they save a cost.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're like a lot of the fast food places and restaurants are filling your glass up like 3/4 of the way or most of the way with ice, and then they're only giving you if the glass is 20 ounces, they're only giving you maybe like 6-8 ounces of actual soda.
That's that's why.
Yeah, and then they're charging you the same like $2 or whatever it is, or $2.50 at a restaurant for that thing. But then if you go to like they do the same thing at like sporting events around here. You buy you spend like $6 or $7 on your soda, and then it's like all ice or almost all ice. And only like maybe a third of the cup is freaking soda or whatever you buy. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
doing that
chickens are
for a
tiny
while.
in the Philippines too.
Are they? So the Jollibee gives you less serving?
Well, I don't know about Jollibee, but like the native chickens that like most that I've seen Filipinos like Gene would eat or like Angel would eat if they if they get a chicken and bring it home from like the supermarket or if they raise chickens, because I know Filipinos that raise chickens. Chickens are probably two like little tiny chickens. I mean they're like probably 2.5 pounds smaller than our chickens. It's like I could like our chickens usually serve like 3 to 4 people. Theirs are probably 1 to 2 people.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Because I noticed like just eating in the restaurants like their chicken and people eating them like the chicken they slaughter themselves, the wings and the drumettes are tiny compared to ours.
They
Like
don't get as big, I guess, or something, do
no,
they?
and I went to this international market and I was looking. I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy some chicken, and I went to the halal. It's like an international market. I went to the halal. I think it's how you say it, halal section, and they had giant freaking drumettes. It must have been like 7 or 8 inches long. I'm like, oh, geez, those chickens must be like 6.5 pounds. Seriously,
They give them something to get bigger or something. I don't know.
because they're actually called like fryer or boiler chickens, the ones we use in like Native America.
The
Are
one,
they
the,
naturally that big?
North
Or are they-
America. They're like humongous chicken, and you can plump them up. Like the boiler chickens grow really fast in like 3 months. They like
Wow.
grow humongous and like they grow to like 5, 6, even more 7 pounds sometimes.
The faster they grow, the better for business.
And then it makes it business. So they buy like a few dozen or like 100 chickens, and then like they're already mature, and then they can slaughter them and send them out.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know if you ever seen this kind of this crazy stuff. Like in the Philippines, their chickens are small. Like here, they're huge. But the thing is like all our fast food restaurants get them from like 1 or 2. I think it's like 1 or 2 these giant chicken farms. They have like hundreds of chickens in them, and that's what all our fast food restaurants chains use. Like KFC uses it from one of the farms, and like Popeyes, and it's on that documentary that guy Morgan Spurlock did about the chicken industry like 2 years ago or 2.5 years
He
ago.
did something on that, did he? I know he's done a few of them on.
Because he did the one about McDonald's where
Mhm.
where you're going to eat McDonald's like every meal for like 30 days, and
Supersize, wasn't
they
it?
told him to stop. Like I think it was like 21 or 22 days in or something because he was starting to pickle his liver.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't. He was shocked that it affected him that quickly. But he was
Yeah.
eating like supersized 3 times a day, right? That's
Yeah, he was
supersized
eating
it.
like, and then that's like the second or third day he was eating a double. I think it was like a double quarter pounder with cheese with the large size fry and a giant drink. And he started feeling weird. Started getting like the mixed sweats is what he called it, and the mixed shakes.
And he started to feel like the only time he said he was like happy or whatever, he was getting moody too because he was eating so much.
Yeah,
of
he
it.
was getting moody. And
He said the only time he
was
felt good
flipping
is
out
when
at
he's
his
eating.
wife or his girlfriend. I think he's only his girlfriend at the time. And he would like get mad at his wife because he was eating McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
He
it
said,
made him like moody.
Yeah, he said the time he was the only real time he was happy when he was eating stuff. So it was like an addict almost. He turned it into.
Yeah, because people get addicted to it. There's that documentary goes into that goofy looking guy that he has ate more Big Macs than anybody. He has ate like 2 Big Macs or something every day for like 40 years or something. This guy,
Yes, I
50
heard that
years,
guy.
and
Like 72. I think
he's like
eating
72,
every day.
and then he they started giving him like free Big Macs because he ate so many. He spent like
So much business.
hundreds of thousands of dollars on Big Macs.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, especially now, it really adds up.
Yeah, because I don't know how much a Big Mac is now. He was still young, yeah. Because Morgan Spurlock was probably like in his 30s back then when he did the first. The first one was like in 04 or 07 or something.
He'd be in his 70s now, wouldn't he?
Although the guy that used to be Mac, but like Morgan Spurlock's probably in his 50s now. Because I think the first documentary he did, Super Size Me, the first one was like 04 or something, I think. So he's like probably in his 50s now. And then the second one called Super Size Me 2, and it's about the chicken industry, and he starts a chicken restaurant, but he like gets tired of it or something, or just decides to like close it down after like a tiny bit of being open. But he tried to reinvent like the chicken sandwich and like how
Reinvent it. How do you do
like
that?
reinvent it somehow.
Oh,
But yeah, it goes into like how
Morgan has
chickens
already
are raised for like
passed.
fast food restaurants and farms and stuff. It's pretty fascinating actually, because I didn't know like a lot of the stuff that they did in those farms and
Morgan
how
has
fast the chickens
passed.
grow.
He said he's
Oh, has
passed.
he?
That's what he says.
Morgan
Yes.
has already passed.
Morgan Spurlock?
Yes,
He's
said.
still alive. Oh, he did. He died. He died at 53,
What?
like 4 months ago.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he died
Oh,
May
really?
23rd,
What happened?
5 months ago. I don't know. It says Morgan Spurlock. Morgan Spurlock cause of death. Too much fast food. I don't know. No.
Heart attack?
Documentary from Morgan Spurlock. Complications
Stroke?
related to cancer.
Oh.
He got cancer. Maybe it could have been from eating the McDonald's. You never know.
Never know what causes that stuff, man.
Yeah, because that McDonald's is like a lot of people like McDonald's. I go, man, their burgers aren't that good.
Yeah, I mean, you could eat once in a while. I hardly ever eat fast food. I don't know. Again, it's very pricey stuff. Right? Now,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You don't get
You
a
go
good
there and
deal.
buy like a small meal that's even on sale. Like if you use one of the coupons, and it's still like $6 or $7, and you're getting like the small burger, which is on the tiny little bun. It's like
Yeah.
about that big, and then you're getting the small fry.
Feels like you get ripped off.
Yeah.
Because I think everything used to be like I had a Big Mac like 3 years ago. I had apartment fire, but I was living in a hotel, and I went to go get a Big Mac, and I'm like, this thing's a joke. I got a Big Mac, and I go, 3/4 of the freaking burger is bun and lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the patties are like maybe a quarter of an inch thick, if that, probably like an eighth of an inch thick. They're like little thin, wimpy burgers, and I go, I swear, the Big Mac, the patties were like double the size back in the day.
Yeah, and a lot cheaper.
Like 20, 30 years ago. When I was younger, I was like, Big Macs to me seemed bigger, and some people go, yeah, they were bigger. And they charge you more money. That's what they're doing too. Is like they charge you more money, and they make the things smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they make it an illusion too, because when you go to a fast food place like McDonald's or Jack in the Box, they make the burger look so much bigger in the picture.
Yeah.
And then you get it, and you're like, what?
Yeah, I know. But you know what California has done now? They jacked the prices, the wages way up like $20 right away. Like I don't know, it was 15, then it went to 20, and then they get kind of, wow, we got to charge how more. Now I don't know what's the minimum wage there, but
yeah, because the minimum wage here is I think $16.28, I think.
Yeah.
Because they raised it at the beginning of the year. They raised it like, I think at least the last 4 years in a row. They've raised it a bunch of times, because they were raising it like $1 every time, and then they only raised it like, I don't even know what it was, like maybe 40, 50 cents or something this last time. But we did have the highest minimum wage, I think, and that's what is California? California's minimum.
I think it's 20 right now. I think it just jacked it right up. Like it was too quick. It was like
minimum wage is
$5.
No, it's $16 an hour.
But I know with fast foods, they jump.
Oh, fast food.
But probably for some
well, I remember when they went to 15 like 4 or 5 years ago in Seattle. They were like these servers that were all mad because they couldn't get any tips anymore.
Really?
The place would keep their tips, because when they raised the minimum wage, whatever it was, like a few dollars or whatever it was, a lot of the restaurants couldn't, not all of them, but a lot of the restaurants couldn't afford to give them tips, because they couldn't barely afford to pay the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like some
No,
of the small like mom and pop restaurants and like the smaller ones couldn't afford to pay them. So
Well, because
the restaurants had to keep the tips to make money.
oh, I see. So
Yeah,
they weren't giving out the tips. Whatever tip was, they were keeping.
yeah. And then like that's what happens. Like if you raise the minimum wage and then it's gonna be
Yeah.
the people are gonna be able to make a better living, doing this job. But the problem is the price of everything goes up a little bit.
Well, that was the reason for the tip, though, is for the ones working. That's why you
Yeah,
tip.
to make extra money. Well, there's like
Yeah.
here, if you work in any like we have a bunch of those like drive-through espresso stands, and they make probably because there's always most of the time there's always like attractive ladies working at them, and and they make like a lot of money on tips. They probably make some days as much money on tips as their minimum wage as what their wage
Oh, yeah.
was. Like if they work 8 hours in one day, they'd probably make almost as much or as much in tips as what their hourly wage was for that day for 8 hours.
It makes a difference what they look like.
Because I know
Pretty
I have to talk to some of them. Because I used to know, I don't really talk very much anymore, but I used to talk to this lady that was a barista for a while at a direct restaurant, and she goes, yeah, I would make a good amount of tips, like $50, $70 some freaking day, $100. Because some guys will give the lady, because she was really pretty.
Yeah.
Some guys will give her $5, $10, $15 tips for and they buy like one drink. It's like
wow.
$6 or $7. Because I went to a drive-thru roast and I go, holy smokes, this drink's like $8.
Yeah, if they're drunk, they'll give more.
Yeah.
Usually.
Oh no, Raymond is gone. Yeah, $60 wage. My gosh, yeah. Well, Australia is like expensive to live too. That's where Chris S lives, and that's expensive to live in too.
But where's he? He's in Australia?
He's in, I think he lives in Australia. I think he lives in Melbourne, Australia.
That's probably a pricey place too.
Yeah, it's expensive too. But Australia, though, their currency is, the exchange rate is, their money's weaker than ours. So like if you buy something that's like, you probably pay like 30% more in Australia for it.
It's even a little less than ours, I think.
Mm-hmm. Because like if you buy like a PlayStation, and sort of like for example of like an item, you buy a PlayStation 5, I think it's like $160 more in Australia.
No,
AUD.
they do. I think they got lower, the higher minimum wage, I think, still. Or I don't know.
Yeah, they do. I think so. Let me see. Well, each state has a different one. So like Melbourne. I'm gonna look it up. Oops, I typed in A first.
Well, I don't know.
And my minimum wage. Minimum wage in Melbourne is $24 an hour.
Dang.
Equivalent to American dollars, anyways.
You can things are more expensive then.
It'd probably be like $19, $20 in American USD.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa.
Yeah, and it says $24 an hour, or $915.90 if you work 38 hours a week.
Dang. That's high. Like I mean, things must be more expensive for sure.
Yeah, and then stuff's more expensive, so it can kind of just like anywhere. Everybody goes, well, I can go to the Philippines, and like people that live over there, I can go to the Philippines and spend less money, or whatever. Or like people live in the Philippines go, yeah, stuff's really cheap here. I go, yeah, but you're making a lot less money. It almost evens out.
That's why people retire. They go over there, right? Because they're getting the same income, but it goes much further in the Philippines.
Yeah, if they only get like a $3,000 or $3,500 pension a month, or $4,000, their money goes like about 3 times as far.
Oh, you could,
and they can live like a king you could live like a king on like $1,500 in the Philippines if you lived in the province. Well, you'd be living in the province. But I mean, if you went to the city, you'd probably have to pay $2,000 a month to live like a king over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, plus the exchange rate that seems to keep going up as far as benefit the U.S. dollar.
Yeah, like the Philippines, it's like our US I think it's like 56 something now is the to 1 USD. It
That's a
keeps
big
going,
benefit.
like the last few years it's gone up like
Yeah, I remember
a
when it
good
was like
amount.
50. It was at 50 or something for a while. Then it
Yeah,
just went
well,
up.
when I first started going to the Philippines community on YouTube, and then I started looking it up, probably like four years ago, it probably went up. It's not a lot. It's like 3 pesos or something, or 3 something pesos, but that's still a good amount if you think about it. If you were to buy things if you calculate it for 1 year what you would spend, that's actually a decent amount.
That's where it makes you see the difference.
Just like if you go to the store and something's $1 more, and then it adds up to like a lot. If you keep buying that same product a lot, it would add up to like hundreds of dollars every year, maybe even $1,000 every year.
I would say 1,000, probably score how much you're spending, but yeah.
Because I noticed that I spend probably and probably $50 or $100 more on groceries every couple of weeks.
Yeah, no,
even.
I mean that to me and you, that's noticeable.
Yeah, well, to like Gene or wherever, or people like Angel live in the Philippines and buy stuff, it's noticeable for them too.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
And then that's funny how Gene puts Gene in America, even though she's not. She's never even,
what's that about, Gene?
America.
What's that about? You were into America?
Nothing.
Oh, she was in America?
No, I'm not in America. I know. I just love America. That's my dream country. Yeah. Before in Jin in Korea, but I changed.
Are you coming over?
No, soon.
Yeah.
To travel, maybe you could.
Yeah,
come over.
I will go there if someone will get me.
We'll get you.
I'm waiting.
Like sponsor her to come over.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, sure. You haven't found someone yet to sponsor you?
Yeah, soon. I will go there. I will meet all my friends in US. Soon.
All your friends, you'd have to go to like probably 10, 15 states.
Yeah, give yourself some time.
Yeah, I will go there, promise. Maybe next year. No joke.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
I don't think
no, just no, let's see.
Well, if they live in the Philippines, like if they live in
No,
the Philippines,
after my contract here in Korea, then I come back to Philippines, and then maybe that's the next country I will visit.
So when is that up? When's your contract up?
2 years.
2 more
years? Next
year,
maybe. 2 years.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit more because
been like a year and a half or something in Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been there. You were in Philippines for a while there, weren't you? Before, I think.
Yeah, before you always
come to my
Let's right?
Yeah,
and I'm so glad that you still come to me and support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but the thing though is, like she was saying, you get paid a decent amount more in Korea for doing the same, because she's a housekeeper, but the stuff's more expensive, she said. So it kind of evens out because Korea's more.
Does she stay with someone there? Does she board with somebody? I think. Or do you rent your own apartment?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be more expensive.
Mm-hmm. Because normally they like when she was working in the Philippines, she lived with her employer, just like Deborah lived with her employer.
And that makes it cheaper to go to stay there. So.
Yeah, because they don't make. I don't think they make you pay rent. I'm pretty sure they don't pay rent, so that makes it cheaper. But they're only getting paid like
you're getting paid
$300 something dollars a month or something like USD, which is nothing.
It's very little.
$400.
They're keeping you. That's going to be part of the cost of Yeah.
Because I know like Filipinas that I know from YouTube, they used to work in like the Middle East, and some are only getting paid like $450 a month. Like, Jesus, that's
In
nothing.
there, well,
Yeah.
that doesn't seem to be worth it. You could do that almost
No,
in the
because
Philippines, could you?
they don't they don't pay like foreign OFWs, or like OFWs that much that good over in some of the countries like Saudi Arabia don't pay crap.
Right. Well, even though they're loaded,
Yeah, they're loaded. Yeah, they got like millions of dollars, billions of dollars probably.
they
Yeah.
don't like to give it to them.
No. And then I found out Saudi Arabia is kind of a different country. They don't. I think it's Saudi Arabia, anyways. That you can't get alcohol at all.
You can't get alcohol, and you can't not at all. Well, some might
I
know
don't
how to
think
get
so
in,
because
but
they were saying someone was saying if you live in like Saudi Arabia, I was talking to somebody. They said it has to be like 0% alcohol. They can get drinks that are there, but it's like 0% alcohol in them.
yeah, you mean in the
Right.
public they can't get it? I'm sure there's some ways some will
Yeah,
get it.
well, the public can't get it, but I think like like the famous people can get it somehow.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
kings and princes and stuff or whatever
I'm
can get it.
I'm sure if they want it, they'll get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's like a different country. Like they probably
Yeah.
like 10 years ago they probably started letting women drive or something like that. I think it was like around then, 10 years ago or something.
Was it that long ago? I thought it was even before.
Oh,
like,
maybe it was more recent than that. But I was
yeah,
thinking it was because time does go by fast.
yeah, that's true.
But
You
the
If you
women's
get
go.
alcohol on the black market, you can even get pork-related products.
Mhm.
Really?
On the black market, you wouldn't want black market
Just have to
pork.
know the right people.
Ooh, that's a big violation. Pork, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
you get
because like what I know too is like a lot of the places I've seen on videos in the Philippines, they're not very sanitary. Some of them, or like in Asian countries, I was like, the health department would have a fit with that in the U.S.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
There's
mean?
a lot of places. Yeah, exactly.
Because like the people that sell the street food, I don't know if they've touched their
If you
nose and then
if you got dollars, you can get anything.
It's
yeah,
true.
if you got dollars, of course you can get anything. Yeah, if I had like a lot of money, I could buy anything I wanted and get anywhere I wanted to.
Money talks.
That's how like celebrities. That's how like celebrities like get into like professional events or like shit like that because they have money.
Yeah,
Or get up in the ladder to be more famous and get in a movie. Well, I don't know if they buy their way into a movie or not, but it may happen.
mm. Yeah.
Can you get
Good.
what is Alco?
What is
Gene?
it?
The one that Chris said you can get Alco on the black market.
Alcohol.
Oh, alcohol. Yeah. Okay. On the black market. Well, you can get alcohol probably anywhere. Well, actually, you can get alcohol in a Sari store in the Philippines. And I know multiple
Oh yeah, you
Filipinas.
couldn't do it
Philippines,
here.
in Philippines, you
No.
can buy alcohol anytime,
Yeah.
Anywhere.
even the store.
And kids, parents send their
Yeah.
kids like down the street and
Yeah.
whatever it is, like a few blocks or half a mile to walk, and the kids going by like Ginebra gin and like Emperador.
Yeah, Emperador.
How old are you supposed to be before you drink in the Philippines? Or is there?
I don't know what's the drinking age in the Philippines, Gene.
Even the youngest there, you can drink now.
Really?
Philippines.
Well, if you don't get caught by the police, probably.
Most
Yeah.
many teenager drinking. They're just only hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here teenagers drink too and hide it. They get it. They tell their older brother
really?
or their mom or dad or something to go get it for them. And it's just like their older brother or sister. They go and because I know people that were around my age that drank in high school. And,
In Philippines, even 10 years old,
10
already
years.
drink alcohol. 10 years old, 11.
That's probably not a good idea.
No, they're not even fully developed
Yeah.
in their brain and their body. It could
Exactly.
probably like stunt their growth or something,
Oh yeah, it could do something like that.
or like mess their brain up. Yeah, because like here I've said, I mean, like my brother used to drink, and he drank when he was in high school a little bit, and he'd have someone else go get it for him. Someone else that was like a few years older than them or whatever, 3 or 4 years older would go get it, and then he would bring it back to him. That's how they do it, because like teenagers will go get their older brother or their older sister to go get it for them.
I'm thinking the younger you start, the more chance that you could turn an alcoholic.
Philippines is considered
Yeah.
predominantly practiced countries. Alcohol is really, yeah, that's right, Princess.
But see that's kind of funny though that religious people would be just boozing it up.
Yeah.
Because most religious people don't usually drink
Try
a
to
lot.
abstain from that.
Yeah, because I know some religious people that did drink a little bit, but not like not alcoholics. Usually a lot of people go to church to get away from alcohol. A lot of the time, like become religious to get away from alcohol because that's the only way it can help them. Like one of my uncles did that. He became a born again Christian like a long time ago to quit alcohol because he was a pretty big boozer. I didn't realize when I was a kid how much he drank, but he was telling me how much he drank, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ,
you wouldn't be alive if you keep doing that. I assume
15, sometimes like a whole case of beer a night, sometimes
all night in one night.
Yeah, I
They
don't.
don't
Well,
follow the rules.
maybe not
Yes,
that much. Maybe like a 12
that's
pack
Philippines.
or something, and then one day. But
How would
They
I
don't
know a
follow
guy
the
who used
rules.
to drink like booze heavy. He used to drink like sometimes a whole 18 pack of Coors in one day.
Oh my gosh, how do you even function after that?
I don't know. He luckily didn't kill anybody in his car, but he drove a lot in his car, totally wasted, like dozens and dozens of times at least. Well, he doesn't drink anymore because it was ruining his life. But
oh yeah,
he got a bunch of DUIs and was on house arrest for a while. So I don't. It's not good. But he's been sober for I don't even know how long. Maybe at least a decade or something.
Well, he had to be. I think you almost have to keep when you're drinking that much. You have to keep away from it completely.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then I remember one time he was like, my brother used to play softball with him. My brother plays softball anymore because he's starting to get old and this stuff. But he played softball with him, and I went with my brother to the game to watch him play. And then Jake shows up like it was like the first inning already started, and this guy was literally an like a all conference college baseball player. And then he shows up like totally wasted, and somehow he drove there in his car. And I was actually standing by his car or something, and then he had like a bunch of alcohol on the front seat and like in the trunk. And he shows up to the softball game and strikes out. It was slow pitch softball. It's all wasted because literally he was like a really good college baseball player. I think he batted like 350 with like I don't know more than a dozen home runs and like 50 RBIs.
Yeah,
like his senior year. He wasn't
career or whatever.
Yeah, because the only stats you can find. Because I was like curious one day. I go, I wonder if I can find my brother's friend's like baseball stats because he played the senior year was I think 2000. The year 2000, I think, and I looked it up, and all I could find was he was a all conference player for Lubbock Christian University in Texas, and it's in the same city as Texas Tech. It's like down the road, and I remember he used to like walk because you couldn't drink in Lubbock Christian; they wouldn't let you to drink, so he would buy beer and walk to Texas Tech and party. He would go to stop at the mini mart on the way and walk.
Get reload, yeah.
Yeah, walk like probably not that far, maybe like a mile or something. He would walk.
But he was drinking.
Yeah, he was drinking. Yeah, but he was an a-hole. So like he was one of the guys who would drink and start saying mean stuff to you.
You lose friends after you do that.
Yeah, it was good. He stopped drinking. Yeah,
he has to, kind of.
But yeah, like that's what I mean. Like it's just like if you start drinking when you're a kid, if 10 and 11-year-olds are drinking, man, they're going to be alcoholics by the time they're in junior high or high school.
Basically, yeah. Some become functional in some ways, but
Yeah, some people can function. Some people can drink alcohol and control it, but a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
But like in the Philippines, what I'm saying, they have like I know people have Sorry Sarsa, and they sell Ginebra gin and Tanduay and either San Miguel or Red Horse beer.
so accessible, right? It's everywhere. So.
Yeah. And they wouldn't
Tanduay too,
allow.
Tanduay. Tanduay is very cheap.
It's cheap.
Yeah,
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Well,
50. One bottle is 50. Tanduay is one bottle is 50, 40. Yeah,
40,
you can drink na alcohol.
50
Not-
pesos?
50 peso.
Not the big bottle, not the
small one.
not the fifth of it. No, not the 750 milliliter. It's a small little one.
Yeah, the small one is like that.
Yeah, the small one's
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 inches tall or something. The little, it's like you can get them here in the United States. Try to get them in Canada too. They're like the little skinny, skinny bottles. They're like that tall, and they're like 375 milliliters or whatever they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And they're like half the size of the bigger one, and then those are fairly cheap, like here. But they're like you can get them for like maybe $8, $10, $12, $15 if you're buying like standard like Smirnoff or Tito's vodka or like Captain Morgan's rum. They're probably like around $12 to $15 for the small bottles. But she was saying you can get them for like 50 pesos.
Captain Morgan sells them in small?
I don't know. I know Tito's does. Tito's vodka, because I bought it for my brother one time. Because he goes, can you go give me a bottle? And then I'm out of it, and I bought it with my own money, but I bought it for him, and it was like the little. It looked like a standard size bottle, but it was just like small, and it was like 375 milliliter, but it was still like, I think it was like $15 or something.
Wow.
Or something, yeah, or 12, something like that. Because I think the regular Tito's, any store you buy that's usually like $22 to $25.
That's incredible.
Because you
That
probably
seems
have
very
Tito's in Canada.
Like make you go broke.
Yeah,
If you're a
well,
drinker,
alcohol makes
heavy
people go
drinker.
broke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're buying like expensive alcohol or just regular, even it's like even for a cheap bottle, it's like $8 or $10 for like Burnett's vodka, which is the cheapest kind, I think. It's still like $8 or $10 a bottle.
Let's start making a home brew.
Well, you could, yeah, but then that's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go to prison for years for that.
Really? Is it still pretty serious?
I think so, because that's why I don't know how they do it on that show. I think the show might be still on, the Moonshiners TV show. It was filmed in the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia and somewhere, some other state. And those guys, when the cops are coming, they hide. Because they have like an alcohol, what do they call that? The alcohol enforcement police or something.
I assume they're in remote areas though.
Yeah, they're up in like the hills or the forest or the mountains, and
they know the mountains well.
And then they hide the stills, and then they have to hide it in their cars too, and then sneak around and not when the police aren't around. And they usually do it at night. That's why they call it moonshine, because they do it at night most of the time, underneath the moonlight, because it's just harder to see in the dark, of course.
Yeah, that works better for them.
Yeah.
How about you, brother? You alcohol also? Drinking alcohol?
No, I don't drink much. Occasionally sip, but yeah, I don't have any carry with me here.
Kuya Bert also not
more of a social thing.
I don't drink either. The first like alcoholic drink I ever had was in Ireland when I went there last month. I had the first ever full drink I had was a half pint of Guinness and some I don't remember, Dad, where we were at. I think we were at Murphy? No, it wasn't Murphy's. It was, I can't remember. We were at one restaurant. I took a picture of or a short video of my food that I had, my Irish stew I had at that place. And then that's the same place I got the half pint of Guinness at. That's the first time I ever had a full glass of any alcohol.
You know, to me that looks thick. It's pretty dark, right?
Yeah, it's like an extra stout. Mm-hmm.
How's it taste? Strong?
Yeah, it tastes fairly strong, and then it's a nitro beer, so it's creamier than like a regular beer. I've had a couple non-alcoholic beers before that, and then it's creamier, yeah. And then it's got that kind of off-white colored like head on top. It's like really creamy. Yeah.
That's what I remember seeing in the picture.
Mm-hmm. And Guinness is, so I'm saying Guinness in Ireland is like, when I was talking to RMA, Guinness is 25% of all the drinks consumed in Ireland.
Dang, they really like it.
Yeah, and what I was saying I don't know if you were here at the stream, I was talking about they have, like in America or like other countries, like maybe in Canada, they have like tanker truck, like semi trucks with the tanker trailers on them that haul around gas. They have ones that haul around Guinness.
Wow.
That's how much damn Guinness they drink. Like almost everywhere you go had Guinness. There was, I think, like one, Scotland didn't have much Guinness, but I think every place we went had Guinness wasn't on tap usually either. Oh, well, it was in cans most of the time.
Oh, okay.
And they open up the cans and then dump it into your glass.
Even in the pubs, it's all cans?
Well, some of the pub we went into, yeah, it had cans because it has like this little ball in the bottom of the can, and it does something for like the carbonation in the beer or something. I don't know, but I don't think our Guinness is like that. It doesn't have little balls in the bottom.
Interesting. No,
I could go right to the store down here and get Guinness. I mean, it's close. I mean, almost every store around here has Guinness.
But it's in Ireland. It's like a identification.
Yeah, it's like their most consumed drink.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 25% of all drinks consumed in Ireland is Guinness, and probably their second most one is either probably coffee. I'm thinking Irish whiskey's pretty big too, but coffee's everywhere. Like, we stayed in Dublin. And I saw probably just walking around for like 3 days, and we're like we got there on Thursday about 8 to our hotel, I think it was, or like 8:30 at night, and then so we didn't really see much that night other than the hotel. And then the next 2-3 days after that, we walked around and I saw tons of coffee shops, and every restaurant has an espresso maker in it pretty much.
Dang.
Like wherever you go.
I was there.
Oh, whoops. He lost his audio, but no, and then Irish coffees are popular. The mixed drink. It's like a hot coffee with Irish whiskey in it and whipped cream on top.
Thing kicked me out.
Those are pretty good. The Irish whiskeys.
You hear me?
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, we can hear you.
They don't allow all follow the rules, even though I know a few Muslims that secretly drink and smoke. Yeah, because Muslims aren't supposed to drink, I don't think, with their religion. But yeah, like in Ireland, yeah, like whiskey's big, but Guinness and coffee are big. Because I'm serious, like within our hotel, there's probably maybe 4 coffee shops within like 2.5 blocks or something. It's ridiculous.
Well, they drink a lot.
Yeah, and then like I was saying, you go to every restaurant and they have espresso machines. Like every restaurant we went in Dublin had an espresso machine in it, and also too, bars even have espresso machines in them because they make Irish coffees. Or you can go to a bar or like a pub, they call them in Ireland. You can get hot coffee in those places. A lot of the pubs too.
Now, when I was there, I found that like a lot of streets are quite narrow in some of them towns.
Yeah,
I find that they're parked on the sidewalk pretty much. because they give room to go through.
Or they park halfway in the grass.
Yeah, I think originally the design wasn't obviously for vehicles; it was for like just
Horses.
buggies. Yeah, going
Horses and
through.
buggies, because like Scotland is big on. I don't know if Ireland is, but Scotland has like horses and buggies.
They have them?
Carriages still, yeah. Well,
Really?
now for like you go on like a ride, you pay money, and you just go on a ride, but they don't use it for much like transportation anymore, I don't think. But we saw one going down like the main street, like right in a town we were in, because we did like the bus tour. Me and my dad and someone, we did like the bus tour where you go from like, you get up in the morning and then you ride the bus to like a city, and then you go visit it for like an hour and a half or whatever, over 45 minutes you go, and it's not like a little town. So you could probably see most of the town in like, or a lot of the town in like a half an hour, because they're like small towns. Then we went to a little bit bigger town where we would stay in a hotel. So every night you stayed in like a different hotel. So I went to like Sligo, Killarney, Waterford, Derry, I think we stayed in. We stayed in, of course, we stayed in Dublin from Thursday night until like Sunday or Monday morning. And then we went to, where else did we go? We went to Belfast. I know that. And then probably another one I'm missing.
You did the whole country then?
Yeah, we did like all the main parts of the country you ever want to see, pretty much. We stayed in Glasgow or Scotland. We stayed and we went on a boat from Northern Ireland to Scotland on a ferry boat, and then we stayed in Glasgow, Edinburgh.
So how long were you there for?
14 days actually in the country. And then and then we did like 8 days in Ireland and 6 days in Scotland. And Scotland is a little different. It's more terrain. There's like more hills
mountains,
and stuff.
eh?
Well, not big mountains,
but they're more than Ireland.
Yeah, they're Southern Ireland is where all most of the mountains are.
Yeah,
like they're the Highlands, the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah, up north I think it's flatter, right?
Yeah, it's a little flatter, but it's still more hilly than the parts of Ireland I went to. It's like pretty flat.
Do you go to Blarney Castle?
No, I don't think so. No, we went to Edinburgh Castle in Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, I never.
And then we went to Kilkenny Castle, and I think that was in Ireland. Yeah, Kilkenny Castle in Ireland. It was like a town, and you'd have to pay your own money to get a ticket to go in there. I don't know what the tickets were, like $20 or something. To go in there to look at it. But the Edinburgh one was included in our tour we did. So we got to go inside of it, and there was like cool rooms with like war history and like war books in there. And there was like a room with like swords and armor in it inside the castle. And then you saw the original cannons that were at the castle that they used. You know, like the armor and stuff had was like used, because I was looking at the sword, and swords had like nicks and stuff in them. Like these ancient broadswords that I don't even know how old they are, hundreds of years old at least. Because we would go to a pub. We went to what was it called? I have a coaster from it somewhere. Of that place, I can't find it. It's was it Murphy's? No, that was when we went to Galloway too. We stopped in Galloway for like a little while, which I have a coaster from there.
Oh yeah,
and that place had really good. I think that was a place where we got really good Irish coffees in there. And then I have another coaster from Kennedy's.
So the Irish coffee, they have it creamy.
Yeah, Irish coffee is like black. It's like black espresso usually with Irish whiskey in it, and then like whipped cream on top.
Okay.
And then it's just generally they give you Jameson unless you ask for some other type of whiskey they have on the menu, because you can go, I want Cork whiskey, or I want blah blah blah, because they have almost every medium to like large size city, or even some of the smaller ones, they they make their own whiskey. So like you go to Cork and they have like Cork whiskey, and you go to like these other ones and they have a local whiskey that they make in that town.
The
or
Irish
city.
know their alcohol.
Yeah,
Right?
and then so we went to the Jameson distillery, and I didn't even know they made like a couple different kinds of Jameson than the regular one. And they make like dark ones, like super dark ones that are like almost as dark. They're make one that's like almost as dark as Guinness. I was like, what? It says it's like a stout. It's like a stout whiskey. And then it's kind of cool because you walk into like where like the bar area is. You want to get a drink of whiskey, and then they have a bottle of your own whiskey. I took a short video of it. It's like a giant barrel where you have the empty bottles, and you can fill it up yourself just to do it. I don't know, have the experience. And then we went into the gift shop. We didn't do the tour. You could have paid money to do the actual distillery tour, and then we went to there's a gift shop connected to it. And we went to the courtyard. It's like in the middle. When you walk through the main entrance of it, there's like a little courtyard in the middle, and there's like a guy that's standing there. It's like a statue. And then like actually across from when you walk into the door where the gift shop is and the little bar area, across from that there's another gift shop in there, and I got some stuff inside of there. They had a bunch of Guinness shit in there. Like I didn't even know they made like a Guinness Irish flute. It said Guinness on it. They make all kinds of Guinness stuff. And then I got my brother, he collects koozies, so I got him a Guinness koozie when I was there. My brother must have 100 koozies. I'm serious. He has every town he goes in, or if he sees a new one, he buys it. But yeah, and then Ireland's cool. I like Ireland better than Scotland. Scotland's better for the scenery, but you're not going to be in the scenery all the time. So, I mean, the pub experience is cool. That's really, Ireland has some good restaurants. I can tell you that. We ate at a really good Italian restaurant
In Ireland.
Yeah, it was like two blocks from our hotel. I think it wasn't very far. It was like a 5-minute walk. We went over there, and because my stepmom went to go get some stuff in the pharmacy, because we saw a pharmacy, and then she wanted to get some like vitamins or something. And then we went, and then we just asked the person in there, where's a good place? He goes, oh, it's right next door, this little Italian place. So we walked not even maybe a half a block to this Italian place, and it had really good food. It was actually real Italian food. Like the waitress and the two cooks in there were Italian. And it was tiny little plates, probably maybe had 6 or 8 tables in it. And it was like really good.
Oh, yeah.
I guess supposedly, I've heard it before, and I've never tried the real Italian like tomato sauce is made with San Marzano tomatoes.
I bet they make good stuff and sauce.
Yeah, they make good stuff. And I just got an appetizer because I was like, well, what are my dad and my stepmom doing? Because they were up in their room for a while because I think they were like taking naps or something, or my dad was taking a nap. And then so I went across and got a pizza, and so I wasn't super hungry, so I went there and got the appetizer was like shrimp and this spicy like red sauce. It's the same red sauce they use if it's not spicy. It's had a little bit of like I don't know, maybe hot sauce or something to it to make it spicier. But it was really good. My dad had a calzone, and then my stepmom had some type of salad that had a bunch of like tomatoes and a bunch of
Good
stuff. On it.
sauce makes all the difference, I find.
Yeah, sauce really good. The calzone, my dad let me try a piece of it. It was really good too. It had like the salami was really good in it. And then it had like a couple other types of meat in it too.
Sausage.
That was really good. And then I had a Kennedy's. This place right here was my favorite meal. I have a video of it on my channel. The beef and Guinness pie was amazing at this place. And this place, it's root vegetable they call it, because they don't call it just carrots. Like they go, oh, it would be beef with carrots in it. Yeah, they call it root vegetables most of the time.
Interesting.
And so, but it was like stew meat is pretty much what it was. You know, like you could cut it with a fork, but it was marinated in Guinness, and it had some type of like dark sauce on it, like kind of brownish red sauce, and then it had creamed potatoes. They don't call them mashed potatoes
Oh my God.
in Ireland. So, but they are. They're just like creamy mashed potatoes, and I think they had herbs in them. And then if I remember right, I have to watch the video again. And then it came with a puff pastry because not really pie, supposedly, but it came with like a puff pastry with like balsamic vinegar drizzle on it, and it was really damn good. I don't know what they. It's just, and you could taste the meat. You could taste a little hint of Guinness in the meat because it was marinated in it.
Wow.
It was really good. And
Sounds
then,
good enough.
And then they're big on fish and chips in Ireland and Scotland too. But one thing they're big on is fish and chips. They do it different. They usually, when either you buy, we went to a place in, was it Scotland? I think maybe it was Scotland. We went in. Can't remember what the O'Donnell, something or other like that. I got a short video of the outside of it and what my food looked like. And they either do skewers, like where you get little bites of fish, and you get like. I think you got 5 of them on there because that's what my dad, my stepmom got, and they're probably like an inch and a half each, and then you got one giant piece of fish if you buy the other type, which is like one long, like probably like 8-inch long piece of fish because they don't do it like I'm used to where you get like 2 or 3 or 4 pieces where they're all like like 4 or 5 inches long, 6 inches long, and skinny. They do it like one giant piece of fish, and then the fries look a little different too. They're like stubbier. I noticed, and then the ones we get, they're like shorter and stubbier. They're
like
fish and
taters,
kind of almost. They're like all the fries were stubby and like wide, pretty wide, and like little short fries. And then we went to that place. You order, and I was looking at the menu. How do you order? And you order your fish first, and then you order if you want fries or onion rings or what other sides you want, and then you order if you want a drink. Because like it had like the menu went like this. Like if you're looking, I was looking at the menu on the wall, and it was like fish, and then your side over here you choose. So there was like 4 or 5 different options of different type of fish you could get. There was like hake and like salmon and some other types of fish, some other types of white fish or something like that. And I got the salmon one, and then so it's like different than here. Like here you order, I want a 3-piece fish and chips, and then you get it. You don't order the fish first and then your side second.
It's mostly haddock, isn't it? We get here
Hake.
Okay.
Hake is their popular. It's like one of their popular fishes. Hake, and it's similar to. Tastes really similar to like tilapia or cod.
I never eat cod. I don't know if I'm sure I've had it before.
I don't know if does Canada even have cod?
Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Newfoundland used to catch a lot of cod. But of course, they almost fish
probably different cod though.
Yeah,
there's more than one species of cod. Like here we get Pacific cod, which is why they call it Pacific because it comes out of the Pacific Ocean. But yeah, it's like a different type of. And then you can also get ling cod, which is a type of cod too, but that's like different, and it's actually more expensive than regular cod. I caught one, but it was too short. My dad used to have a boat, and I caught one, but it was too short. It was like 2 inches too. I think it was 2 inches too short. It was like, and I couldn't keep it. I was like bummed out. But a ling cod's, I think it's better than cod. Cod's pretty good, but ling cod's even better.
You like the salmon?
Yeah, well, I like salmon. Yeah, I like salmon. I eat pretty much most fish that I've tried. I eat like a lot of different white fish, salmon, tuna.
I don't like salmon.
You don't?
You don't?
I don't eat salmon.
Yeah.
I don't eat sushi also.
You don't eat fish?
I don't eat sushi either.
Oh.
Yeah, I eat only Philippine fish.
What's that?
But salmon I don't like.
What's a Philippine popular fish?
Tilapia. Bangus.
Bangus. Milkfish.
Oh, milkfish.
Yeah, milkfish.
Right.
The little ones are like not very big. They're like little.
But salmon, I don't eat salmon.
You need the salmon over here. I don't know what the salmon you have there. but it's good. It's a
Oh,
farm. We
really?
farm them here actually. Some places around
Oh,
here.
I think the wild caught's better though myself,
Yeah, maybe.
and it's also the wild caught's also a little more expensive too generally. But most
Yeah.
times you go to the store, it's like a couple dollars more per pound or something probably.
Fish is very expensive here. It's
Mm-hmm.
unless
we
you buy
get
it right off the wharf or something like you get from the fisherman.
Yeah, that's the best way to get it, or if you go fish for it yourself
Yeah, yeah.
and cook it up the same day you catch it. I mean, like within hours of you catching it. But here though, we get Copper River salmon from the Copper River in Alaska, and it is the best salmon. I don't know what it has something to do with the water that they swim in makes it better.
It'd be a bit colder, would it?
Probably colder. Yeah, I'm guessing, but it's ridiculously expensive now. Well, I think like last year it was like $50 a pound.
Yay!
Some crap. Yeah, but it's really good though. But I can't afford to, and it's only in
$50.
they only get copper salmon for like you can only get it for like a month or month and a half every year.
It's like caviar.
Yeah, it's like caviar. Yes, it is expensive. Regular salmon, wild caught that I saw is even getting fairly expensive, like $20 or $30 a pound. Some of it, if it's a wild caught,
That is like very rare to eat something. I mean, I say
yeah.
it really has to be worth it. I'd be very disappointed if it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm. And then like tuna, surprisingly, like if you get like yellowfin tuna, most of it's like frozen here because we can't get yellowfin tuna on our coast. We get you can get albacore tuna though, which are smaller than like yellowfin or bluefin tuna, because like bluefin tuna is what they catch on the East Coast, and then yellowfin you can get in like Southern California because the water is warmer. Because we get cold water fish up here because our water is not very warm.
Right.
Like our ocean, so we get like lingcod, halibut, albacore tuna,
We get
and
halibut
then
here.
probably some other fish. I don't know. Like salmon actually go out to the ocean too, so we get salmon, like sockeye, pink salmon, coho, steelhead, which looks like a salmon, but it's actually not for some reason. I don't know. It's actually a large trout, steelhead, but the texture is a little bit different though than salmon. Just like the texture of it, and the flavor is slightly different, but it looks like salmon. Like if you take a steelhead and cut it open, it's like light pink color, like salmon, like some salmon. So yeah, then you can catch them like in rivers in Oregon and Washington. Like my best friend's mom and dad and their oldest son and his family live like right next door. Well, not right next door. They live on like 2.5 acres of property in there, but in that river, you can walk out their backyard and you can catch salmon in it or steelhead in it. And
what size they get?
Huh?
What size do they get?
Well, I've seen people catch them. I never caught myself, but they're probably like 2 feet, 2.5 feet long.
Oh, okay.
So they get pretty good size. Probably, I don't know, probably
that's more than
pounds,
a meal then.
10, 12, 15 pounds. So they get pretty big, and
that'll feed a family.
Yeah, that'll feed like 4 people probably, 4 to 5 people.
Yeah.
Well, actually, probably more than that because you can get one side of it will probably feed 4 to 5 people.
Are they fighters?
I've never seen anybody catch one in person, but I don't think so. They're but kind of like a trout is how they fight. I mean, I got trout back when I was younger. I haven't been like trout fishing in years. I used to go crabbing and shrimping when my dad had his boat. I would go up there sometimes and go with them. But yeah, I caught trout, and trout aren't humongous fighters. They fight a little bit. They're not like, that's why some people catch certain types of fish because they like the challenge of trying to catch it.
Yeah.
Like that's why people catch like marlin and sailfish in like Florida because it's just like a workout.
Yeah, that's why people when they go deep sea fishing, like generally those ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like you could be fighting for like an hour and a half.
yeah, they're big
Like
fish.
literally the fish, like you're sitting there and you reel in a little bit and then you have to pull on the reel and then you have to, and then the line goes back out and you got to worry about if the line snaps. And these are just like tuna fishing. They have a show on Nat Geo. I don't know if it's still on, but it's called Wicked Tuna, and it's about like the commercial tuna fishing, and they fight those things for like an hour and a half sometimes. A big
Dang,
giant
that's
one that weighs like
impressive.
500, 600 pounds.
Mm.
And then they actually have a thing, like most of those boats have like where the driver is, but then you walk out the back door, you know, where the cabin is or whatever in the boat, and then some of them have a steering thing in the back because when you get a tuna on, it reels the line way out, and then they have to gas the boat so the line doesn't snap.
They get the big rods, right? They're
like they're like the same ones you would use for like they look similar to ones like you use for salmon or like halibut or like albacore tuna. They're like bottom fish because like a halibut fish is on the bottom of the thing. That's probably why they're like flat. They're like really flat, and then they have their eyes are on one side of their body. A halibut. They're weird looking.
they are strange.
I've actually seen one in person. Like a guy caught one and he was like starting to like fillet it actually at the marina, or like the little bait and tackle shop right there, and they have like a station outside, and you could like fillet your fish on it. And he was like cutting it up, and they do look weird. They have eyes on one side of their body.
That is strange, yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's the point of having it all on one side?
Because they're always on the bottom of the ocean.
I guess that's
because they like literally like maybe an inch or 2 inches above the bottom of the ocean or something.
They don't need to look up, as it were. They just
I don't know, but they are good eating though. But they are expensive. I think it's like $17-$20, maybe more than that now. I think the last time I looked, they were like $22 a pound.
That's you're talking about in the store.
Yeah, like at a store. Yeah, if you go to like a local like store, and they get halibut.
Right.
And so you would spend like a lot of money. Me and my mom bought lean cod when I was over at her place like 3 months ago or something, and it was expensive too.
Anyway, Kuya Brett, I will end now my live stream.
Oh,
it's 12 now here.
Oh, are you getting tired, Gene? You got to get up.
Yeah.
You got to get up and work probably tomorrow.
Oh my God! What time you get up, Gene?
5:30.
Oh my goodness! Oh
yeah.
Wow, that's too early.
And they got to work in the morning. They got to work in the evening too.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh, you're working all the time.
Yeah, they work like a few hours in the morning. Well, that's what Deborah used to work. She works like a few hours in the morning, a few hours in the evening.
Yes.
What time is it there?
12 morning.
Is it 12
a.m.?
Already 12.
Oh, you're at the same time, just 24 hours, a 12-hour difference.
Ah.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Kuya Brett, it's morning there, right, Kuya?
It's 8:01 a.m. 8:01 a.m.
So it's just slightly past your bedtime then.
Yeah. So we will end now. Thank you so much, Kuya Brett.
Yeah.
Steve, thank you so much. I really
Good
appreciate it. Thank
Oh,
you.
sure.
Bye, Angel.
Thank you.
We're still there.
I don't. She hasn't saying much. She's looking, but I don't see her.
Maybe she was talking to us and she was muted.
Best Angel.
I had someone that said I was talking to you guys.
Please, thank you, Kuya Brett. Take care always, Kuya.
Yeah,
Steve, thank you so much. Take care always.
Yeah,
God
you
bless
too.
The chat went dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you in
All the
America.
Filipinos went to sleep to live in like Asian countries.
Steve, see you in America next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, come to Canada too, okay? I'm up here.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Maybe I change my name.
For her to go there,
Jean
actually,
from Canada.
There you go.
Then to me, it'd probably be like a 4 or 5 hour flight, probably like a 5.5 hour flight difference.
Yeah.
I will change my name, Jean, in Canada. Chris,
that's a nice ring to it. I like it.
Chris S, ayan, Ate Deborah, Chrissy Mama, thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
Bye,
your
everybody.
time.
Take care, Gene.
Bye bye.
Brett,
Steve, thank
talk to you
you.
later, eh?
Take
Welcome.
care.
You too. Bye now.
Star, thank you. Besh Angel. Besh. Thank you guys. Chupa Bells, Adrian. Ayan, Hippy Dippy, thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Besh, Angel. Besh, I will end now, Besh. Angel. Ate Deborah. Message ko si Angel, te. Thank you, Kuya Brett. Thank you. Chris S. Thank you, everyone. Danielle, thank you so much in the background for listening. Steve, Maximo, thank you so much for the BGBG there. Angel, how can I end this one? Angel is not yet. Remove from the stage. Bye-bye, Besh Angel. Love you. Ate Deborah. Bye-bye. Love you. Good night, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. God bless you all. Thank you for your love to me and support. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye. Kuya Brett, thank you. I will remove you, Besha, Angel. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Love you. Sarang.